Hello, everybody. We are live. It no, it's been live. I just switched over, and we're echoing. Okay, as long as those volumes are down and we don't get no feedback, that's perfectly fine. All right. I'm still getting echoes. Oh, probably. Yeah, that would be preferable. Uh, Yep, youtube.com/all tower media. You can also search for One Shot Initiative. We don't have a short link for them yet because we don't have enough subscribers to that channel, so be sure to subscribe to One Shot Initiative as well. We are currently live over there, and we have not played D&D for 96 days, or at least this game, and we are fiending for some D&D, aren't we? So we have played some D&D, but just not this game. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce everyone. I am your Dungeon Master, Josh, of All Tower Media and One Shot Initiative. I am joined by my friends and my daughter. I'm going to start at the bottom left and come across the screen. Matt, if you'll give us a little bit of introduction about yourself and a little description of your character. I will check that while you do your thing. You just make me die inside a little bit. That's fine. Very nice. Looks like YouTube is working fine. Damon, if you're having issues, go ahead and refresh it. Should be working great. Moving on, we're going to come to Luke. If you tell us a little bit about yourself and your character. Sure, why not? That's fine. Tell us a little bit about your character. Yeah. He's cast spells. Hey, Damon, it's good to see you. All right. All right, we're going to jump over to Hannah. Hannah, tell us a little bit about yourself and then kind of give us a redescription of Fella and a little bit about her. Whatever you want to share. Very nice. Appreciate that. And then we're joined by my daughter Bella. She is going to be stepping in for at least one session, maybe a couple more, depending on how the story goes and whatnot. But we'll get to Bella's character and description here in a little bit. I want to apologize ahead of time. I have some really bad allergies during harvest. My whole body just goes to crap with allergies. My head is wrecked. I may be coughing. I might even have to stop and blow my nose. So I do apologize ahead of time for that. But we're going to push forward and move through that. It's all due to wonderful farmers like Luke, who just destroy my sinuses. I mean, I guess that's a good trade-off for terrible sinuses, but no, we do thank you for all the food and the hard work that our farmers do. All right, so let's play some D&D. Who would like to recap last session? It's 96 days ago, so let's see how much you guys remember. I think audio should be coming through just... Oh... Hey,
so when I
crap-tastic. No one on stream heard any of you guys. They only heard me.
What? Oh, that sounds like an issue on the DM side.
I fixed that. So we're going to do our reintroductions again, but super brief. Matt, TLDR on Manx.
Manx Longfur. I am a Tabaxi cleric that has apathy, and I have been getting my ass handed to me this whole game.
Okay. Luke, Valen Cole, TLDR.
Valen Cole, he's a high half-elf sorcerer. He's here at the carnival searching for something that he lost. He's not sure what it is. Yeah.
Okay. And Hannah, TLDR on Fella.
Fella is a Kalishtar artificer, and she has forgotten how to artifice.
And my daughter Bella's joined us. We'll get to her character in a little bit.
I like that, Manx. You said long fur as if it was a descriptor for your character. You're like,
right, when you have no fur.
I have no fur. I am a Sphinx cat.
He is a naked puss.
Yes.
Whoa.
Hey, Keisha, Damon, thanks for joining us. Hopefully audio has been fixed for everybody. Recapping last session, you guys were able to eventually get through the Hall of Mirrors, persuade Mr. Witch and Mr. Light to send you to the Feywild to solve the problem of the Hourglass Coven, of these hags. Supposedly their minions had taken something from you, and you want to get that back. Also, seems to be that maybe the portion of the Feywild you're going to, Prismere, is controlled by someone named Zabilna, who may have had some interactions in your guys' past. You've found some things out about that. And in addition to that, Prismere is suffering from some fractures and maybe colliding with some of the fell lands. We had a little bit of an incursion, which is how Fella arrived. She jumped through a portal and brought some zomboids with her, and handed
trying to
those.
spice things up a little bit.
Yeah, and now you are currently in the Feywild, gone through a portal. You guys had been looking across this bridge down into this swampy area, and only Valen and Manx had jumped through this portal because for some reason Fella had been back. Her device on her wrist went off and she slid to another area. And as you guys are looking out over the swamp, and her portal opens up, and guess where she slid? Right to where you guys are.
Oh, so weird. How
convenient.
Like
so lucky.
Dad.
Yes.
Hold on. You were supposed to give me some notes of things that I know.
Yes, and that was the notes that I told you to look at.
Those were?
The rules of conduct. Yes.
Fun. Okay.
The only other things were the other things that I told you that I didn't think you needed to write down was just that your patron, you haven't had, connection with her, and
I
It's not-
forget what her name is.
Zabilna. I've said it like 3 times.
Oh, it's on here.
Yeah, look at that.
It's in the lore document that I sent you.
All right, so let's jump over to Heather.
Confuzzled.
Confuzzled. We're going to jump over to Heather. So that's where we're going to start out. You guys are on the
Yeah.
Queen's Way, which is kind of a bridge there. And there is some paths down into the swamp. Now, one thing, in addition to that, you guys do remember when you jumped in, and it's happening right now. We're going to reiterate the fact that there was a balloon crash landing into a tower, like a hot air balloon, crash landing into a tower not too far away from you guys. So as soon as Fella pops back into existence, you guys see careening across the sky, a hot air balloon dropping down not very far away from you guys, crash landing into a kind of a leaning, almost looks like a wizard's tower, and careens right into it.
Now, what time was it at the Witchlight Carnival that we jumped through this portal? Because I thought that we.
Yeah, you guys
I
are
seem to
wrecked.
remember we kind of maybe
That's
decided
why
we
you
wanted to take
have.
a
That's
rest.
why you have one level of exhaustion, is because you guys hadn't rest. It's now morning time,
Okay.
but here it's completely different time. It looks like mid-afternoon here,
Mhm.
and yeah. So, but Megs actually has 2 levels of exhaustion, and I forget where you got the second one from.
I was trying to sleep whenever that stupid swan kept me awake.
Yeah, but you picked it up from somewhere else. I don't know if it was from the Hall of Mirrors or a potion that you drank. Something else gave you a level of exhaustion. I don't remember what it was, but you were trying to sleep to get rid of it,
Right.
and the swan was keeping you awake.
That's funny.
Not certain. I think Hannah's microphone is like super sensitive because I can hear
Mhm.
Yeah,
everybody inside. The house
everybody
over
in the house
Yeah.
is like super loud.
Oh.
That's
Do you-
okay.
should I just go to my room?
there. Is there a way to mute while you're not talking?
Yeah.
Yep. All good.
It immediately went quiet.
Ah,
Do you have any?
We'll
if you
figure
have
that
any,
out later.
like mic
That's
preset buttons on your headset that you could change how sensitive it is?
probably not on that.
Sometimes the
Headset.
I
I
have.
have
I
a
have
button right here on
buttons.
top of mine, and I'm slowly turning it on and off like this in order to avoid exactly the same thing here because I know I'm like chewing and stuff like that. But I can just hear like it sounds like a TV that something's just in the background going ah.
It's probably the kids.
They're also playing games here, so that's probably why I don't.
Not
I
a
have lots of
problem.
buttons, but I don't know.
Not a problem.
Okay,
We'll figure it out. All right. So, Fella, you were pulled through a portal. You went past the zombies. You went through another really bleak, like cloudy, just really bleak land, through a desert area. Yeah, I mean, it's like Doctor Strange, like flying through the microverse kind of situation where you're like just seeing these things fly by you. You go through like this desert area, and then you go through another area of like, it's non-Euclidean. It's really hard to describe. Very cosmic horror. There's these weird like octopus face, like floating creatures with big bulbous eyes and tentacles on their mouths, and like these long dark cloaks floating by. You zip past them, and then you pop out, and look, there's Manx and Valen.
Now some time has passed since we jumped through, right?
She's
So I
literally,
kinda look-
it's been like 30 seconds for her.
So that took a minute. Anything follow you this time?
Not that I'm aware of. Do you guys see anything
Just
over
kind
here?
of get like a spell ready at the portal behind her. If
The
there's
portal actually, when she comes through, the portal closes.
Okay.
And this portal looks different than the one she came through originally. Fella, this portal looks like the one you're used to activating, except it functioned differently. Normally, you just jump through and you're where you are. You've never been like pulled through different areas like that before. But
Okay.
you get through on the other side, It closes as normal, and you're here, you're there, and you're done. You're there. Hello.
Hello. How's it going?
Well, we're here now, so
Yes, you are.
there's a hot air balloon that just crashed into that tower over there.
And you can actually see it starting to hit the tower right now, fella.
Oh.
That is actively crashing into a tower at this moment.
Shit.
Is that happening at the exact same moment as like she's sliding through? Like, yeah, I mean, you got to think this is going in like real time, right? So this is like, is it fast? I mean, is she going to be able to catch it if we like point it out to her?
How is fella going to catch a
How
hot
will I
air balloon
catch a
a
hot
half
air
a mile away?
Not literally catch it, you
Eyeball it.
I'm
No.
saying see it.
Yeah, she
You
came
mean
through
I
a
got what
couple of
you said.
moments. She came through a couple of moments before it crash landed. So if you point it out, you can actually turn and see it coming down into the tower.
Okay.
Well, that happened.
Catch it, fella. Jump out there. It's a Feywild. You can do anything you want. I'm just messing with you,
Ready
Matt.
up. Okay, so there. Yeah, should we go check it out? You guys want to go see what's going on?
I don't know. That seems like a game hook. I really want to avoid those if at all possible. Can we build like a tent or something instead?
No.
Oh, all right. Well, then let's go find the balloon.
Okay.
You're more than welcome to avoid the balloon.
I know. We can do whatever we want. It's the Feywild.
Yes, it is. There is a path coming down off the bridge that kind of heads in that general direction down into the swampy area.
So
I've
we're up on the bridge currently.
Yes.
And there's what? There's like steps leading down, or is it just?
Yeah, it's kind of like some broken steps that leads into like a hill, it's up against the bridge. The map isn't 100% accurate to it's more of a depictive style
Mhm.
map.
It's like it's a map. It's not
Yeah.
necessarily terrain.
Correct.
And,
I'm muted on this side, Hannah.
if we look back down the bridge from where the portal was at, do we see anything down that way? I know
Yes.
the bridge is broken here.
You do actually. You see a wall of fog, like literally
Okay.
a wall. But the bridge looks like it goes into the fog.
Are we interested in that at all, or the balloon?
He asked you a question, Manx. You're too busy tickety
I
talking.
apologize. I was explaining a bit of audio.
Are we
Well-
interested in the fog at the end of the bridge, or we just want to go check out that crashing?
Lord, no. Things live in fog. They like reach out with anything, try to like molest you and feel your holes.
All
Okay,
right,
then.
balloon it is then.
Yeah, no, we're not doing the fog thing again. Sorry.
Hi.
All right, so you guys head down the path, and you guys get down to the base level, like the ground level of the swamp area. And in the area that you're in, the water level is almost non-existent, but it is very, very muddy. There is a path that kind of avoids the really muddy spots, but it's almost like this area of the swamp has been drained recently. I'd like the three of you to make a perception check, please.
Perception check.
Whoop, whoop.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oops.
All right, we got a 10 out of Manx.
Fantastic.
Got a 2 out of Valen. And an 11 out of Fella. So it wasn't super difficult to see, but I just wanted to see how well you guys were paying attention. Fella and Manx, out in the kind of boggy, muddy area, you see a small, like, one-man rowboat sitting in the mud. And in this rowboat is a massive humanoid goat person. Just sitting there, kind of looking contemplative, a little sad, kind of staring at their necklace. They kind of have a medallion pulled forward, looking at it. And they're just sitting in this rowboat in the mud. Valen, you don't see Jack. You're kind of busy, kind of just scouting the area out and looking around.
Yep.
And
I will remind. I didn't roll with disadvantage either, but I wanted to remind that we have exhaustion levels, so ability checks are with disadvantage.
that should have been with disadvantage, but we'll go with it for this. So,
Sorry, been having technical difficulties, but I think I got it figured out.
okay. So Manx and Fella, that's what you guys see. Manx is still muted for some reason.
I'm going to yell ahoy to the goat man.
So, Bella, describe your character.
Okay.
So, I'm a satyr, goat person. I have like tattoos all over my arms. Long like ginger hair. I'm like 7 feet tall, by the way. I have horns that like go. They're kind of long as well. Why did I
Oh,
not?
very cool.
I also have piercings, like a bunch. Yeah, I have like a bunch of jewelry too.
You guys should be seeing her artwork on screen.
Love it.
Oh wow, yeah, that looks awesome.
Love it.
So that's the
So
character
cool.
you see sitting. They look to be, even though they're sitting down, they look to be about anywhere from 6 to 7 feet tall. And they're just kind of sitting in a rowboat out in the mud. And
Fun.
this cat person, Bella, hollers out to you, "Ahoy!"
Hello?
How are you?
Doing good?
Good. We're gonna be over here.
What brings you here?
1 moment, let me pull the thing up.
Well, that you don't need that for that. That's
I
just for the
know.
rules.
Oh,
Excuse me.
I forget half of what you said earlier.
I didn't tell you why you were there. That was supposed to be up to you. Why are you sitting in a boat in the mud?
Oh,
Yeah, why are you sitting in the boat? No, I don't really care.
Was this? I can't help
Oh.
but. Okay, go ahead. Never mind.
I honestly don't know at this point.
Do you have amnesia? Do you forget?
Did
I'm
your
not
stepbrother
sure.
accidentally take out your memory while trying to marry your fiance?
I'm sorry, what? No, real quick, Bella, just to recap you haven't had the connection with Zabilna in a while. You're
Oh,
trapped
yeah.
in Hither, and you're currently just waiting for the water.
Yeah, I can't help but notice that you're in a rowboat in like very tiny, not water.
Just give it a minute.
Just give it
A minute? Should we get in the boat with you?
There's no room. She barely fits
Is
in this
everything
boat.
about
I
to
mean,
flood?
I don't know if you can see, but literally my legs are like hanging off almost. I'm like 7 foot.
Are we about to all die and drown?
No,
Is that what
no,
you're telling me?
no. Just
Yeah, does the water go up and down a lot here?
You guys look down now, especially you, Megs, with the higher passive perception. There's now water over the mud, about 1.5 inches water, and it's rising.
row. Can I just go over there?
It's not enough for you to row yet.
Oh, darn it.
Scoot over, let us in.
I just watch Manx to see how he reacts to
Struggling
water.
rowing the boat.
Oh yeah, now it's up to your ankles, Manx.
Oh. Well, that's terrible.
I told you to wait a minute.
No, sir. You said, give me a moment, and I refuse to give anyone anything in the Feywild.
I didn't say give me a moment. I said give it a moment.
We should probably move to higher ground.
Is there higher ground nearby?
Yeah, actually,
Let me just get over there.
she starts pushing her rowboat as the water level rises through the mud and gets over closer to you guys. It's actually a little deeper where she is because you guys are on a raised like path, but it's starting to flood even over the path. If you guys continue heading kind of in the same direction that you were traveling towards the tower, it does start to climb out of the swampy area.
Yeah, good plan. Let's go that way.
Hello.
We lost Matt.
I think he just hit his camera.
Oh, okay.
Are you still there, Matt?
Well, we'll give him a
Sure.
minute. You guys continue down the path and are heading towards the tower. Were you going to introduce yourself at all?
I am Gladia.
Gladia. But you said your name was
Gladia.
Gilda.
Something like that. Gilda,
You came up with it.
whatever.
It's not something
Yes,
like
I
it.
know.
I like the idea that Gilda or Gladia is having this conversation with some entity that we're not seeing. It's just
Right?
just right in front of us. We're just like, who is she talking to?
I broke the fourth wall.
I reach out my hand. I say, Valen Cole. We just got here. We're on the hunt for things that we've lost, and we're looking for a few. Do we know we know they're hags, right? Yeah, we know they're hags.
Did you see that hot air balloon crash into that tower?
Oh, that one?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Do you know anything about that?
No. No, I don't.
No? Do you want to go check it out with us?
Sure.
All right, let's go. Come
I
on.
have nothing to do, so.
Come along, my friend. Let's go find the balloon. Oh, baby. Hi. Hello.
We're very excited about the baby.
Oh, hi,
Look,
baby.
Waken's making his appearance for the game.
Waken. Hi.
I have to pull Matt
I
back
just see
in.
little Squish enter camera.
There he is.
Look, he's as tall as Daddy.
Aw. Matt, you're back in.
He's like, I don't want to be here. Who are these
Please.
people? What is...
All right, so she introduced herself as Gilda Manx while you were bounced out there, and they introduced themselves.
I want to see little Squish.
Oh, the Squish
Hi.
just went
Oh,
away.
Squish needs to come
Oh,
back.
come back,
Little
Squish.
Squish needs to come back.
That's Waken.
Squish! Oh my
Hi.
god!
Hi, buddy.
That's a cute Squish.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Allie.
Hi, Maddie.
Hi, Allie.
Hi, Josh. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Waken, look, you're on the screen.
Are you hearing through my headphones?
I could hear Matt's voice, but I couldn't hear anything else that was said.
Okay.
Yeah, because Matt's like uber loud.
Thanks, baby.
Bye, buddy.
All right.
Matt's like, what?
Hi, buddy.
We are back on
Sorry,
track.
distractions.
We are back on track. Gilda and her new crew are now walking towards the tower through the swamp water. It's now up to about your knees and thighs.
Oh,
So
Well, for
how
me,
fast is this? How fast is the water rising?
I'd probably say anywhere from a few inches to 6 inches every minute.
Okay.
It's rising fairly quiquely.
So
But it's
I'm like
not-
7 feet tall.
Yeah, so it's up
Can
to like
I
your
try?
your reverse kneecaps.
Can I try to pick them up and carry them up there? So
It's
they're
not even up to
getting
their waist yet,
fucking
though.
No, no. We're fine. We can get through this.
And as it
It's
gets
just a little
closer
bit of
to your
water.
waist, you see it starts to slow down.
Okay.
And as you approach the tower, you actually start coming back out of it, and you are slowly climbing a hill.
Okay,
When
let's
we-
climb.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Nope, you're
You go
good.
ahead.
I was just gonna say, when we got out of the water, I was just gonna cast prestidigitation and clean up my clothes, because he's kind of, he doesn't mind getting dirty, but he's kind of proper in the way that he's dressed, and he doesn't want to stay dirty.
As soon as he does that, I'm going to be like, what the hell? You can cast spells?
I do it back. I cast prestidigitation on Manx and clean him all up too,
That is incredible.
and I'll do it to everybody.
Thank you, sir.
I'm gonna try something that I've
Manx,
never.
you've seen me cast spells.
Oh, sweet. That
Or
works.
did you get hit too hard in that fight and you don't
I
remember?
clearly wasn't paying attention.
Crumbling stone tower rises out of the swamp before you, leaning at such an angle that it threatens to keel over. Black brambles surround the base of the tower and cling to its lower half. Hanging from the crenellations on the lower side of the tower's peak is a large woven basket at the end of a tangle of ropes and a tattered fabric balloon. The basket dangles 30 feet above the surface of the swamp.
Gilda, do you know anything about this tower?
It leans.
And who might be in the balloon that crashed?
You know it leans.
It leans. That's all I know.
Okay.
It's about 50 feet tall, about 20 feet in diameter. There's an open door at the bottom. Yeah, that's what you can see from here. Now, there are black brambles, like I said, within about 30 feet of the tower. They're very dense patches around the doorway. Yeah.
I want to call out to see if anybody can hear me in the basket, if anybody yells back. Just want to say, hey, is anybody out there? Are you okay?
You actually hear a response. Shush, 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 shush. Not so loud. And you see a cage kind of on the edge of the basket, and you see the head of a pseudo dragon with a mustache poke his head out over the edge of the basket. And I'll send a picture of that to you here in just a quick second. Where is it?
Well, hello there.
Oh, hello. Keep your voice down.
I'm going to be seating myself someplace comfortable and kind of dozing like a cat does, where I'm doing that like knead the ground thing. Like I'm trying to
I'm
get.
sorry. Why does its face look like that?
Because it's a hybrid between a person and a dragon.
It's
that
a
doesn't
pseudo.
sound right.
It's a pseudo dragon.
See, I'm in a bit of
Okay,
a
why do we
bind,
have
you
to be
see.
quiet? What's happening?
As you can observe, I, Sir Talavar, am one of the Summer Queen's loyal servants. I ask that you set me free. As you see, I was in the midst of a daring escape from the vile Bavlorna Blightstraw, a hag of these parts, when our balloon was set upon by an ill-will wind and set plummeting to its current unfortunate location. My pilot, the Honorable Wigglewog, did not survive. And you see, sitting on top of the brambles in a twisted heap, with arms twisted clearly in the wrong direction, is a dead bullywug. It's like a frog person.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
I've been trapped here for a while now. Well, moments, but it's a long while when you're in a cage. I must tell my queen the fall of Prismia. But I do wish you keep your voices down. See, there are two serpents asleep in the brambles below. Just outside the tower door on the other side. If you wake them, they might put the squeeze on you, or worse, devour me.
Why does that voice sound so familiar to something else?
I don't know.
I don't.
Sir, is there?
Do I trust? I don't know if I should trust this weird-looking purple dragon thingy.
Can we do an insight check?
Please.
Yeah, anyone who would like to do an insight check is more than welcome to.
I need this off my screen.
Sir, can you not just simply fly down?
He's
in a cage.
locked in a cage.
Insight check at
Oh, he
disadvantage,
is.
right?
He is in a cage. Oh,
Disadvantage,
okay.
yes. Disadvantage on your insight checks, and we lost.
I would like
Anna.
to point out. I would like to point out that like he's in a cage.
All right, I got a 7. Let me re-add Hannah here.
I'm not real certain if Adam is
Wait.
watching the stream or not, but he just sent me a thing to tell me not to lick the psychedelic toads.
Wait, what? Insight?
Yes, insight at
Yeah,
disadvantage.
It would. Well, does she have? Does she
Actually,
have fatigue?
just Luke and Manx are disadvantage, or Valen and Manx.
There you go.
Say.
Yeah,
Oh, is that bad?
Gilda and Fella can roll straight.
Okay, I missed like a huge portion because everybody froze. What are we rolling for? Are we rolling
Insight.
initiative?
They wanted to know
Insight.
if the
Insight,
fairy
okay.
dragon is being truthful.
Okay.
Fun.
Gilda got a 12.
Fun.
Ooh,
Nice.
Fella got an 18.
Hey.
Thank you.
Beautiful roll.
And Valen, were you gonna roll or no?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
All right.
Do you believe this?
Manx and Gilda, really hard to read. I mean, he seems to be. He clearly is in a cage and was escaping. He was pretty honest about that, but he said he was escaping from the hag. Fella, you get the sense that he is being very truthful, and that he really wants out of this cage. He has an air
Okay.
of honorability about him.
Yeah, of course he wants out of the cage.
I'd like to cast Mage Hand and try to pick the cage up. If you said he's 30 feet from us,
The tower's about 50 feet. Yeah, I'd say he's about 30 feet up because it's hanging down, not quite from the top of the cage.
okay. So I will just try to. If it's not more than 10 pounds, yeah, it's the limit. Then I will try to pick it up.
Can he fly inside the cage?
He,
Can
no,
I
it's
also
not quite that
cast
big.
Mage Hand and help?
Yes. Okay. So this is what we're gonna
Ooh.
do. We are
Double
gonna
the lift
have
capacity.
we're gonna have Valen make a dexterity check.
Okay.
Or if you want Fella to make the check, so she's not rolling at disadvantage.
Yeah.
'cause
Well,
Yeah.
why doesn't she?
She
make it?
would get
Can
advantage.
she have
You
advantage?
would roll
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah. Let's have Fella do it.
So make it just a straight dexterity check with advantage.
With advantage.
Yes.
Wow.
That was
Not horrible.
solid.
It can't be that hard to pick up a cage.
No, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't going to be like uber low. So
Right.
you pick it up
One.
and you pull it out of the basket, and he's like, "Whoa!" And you lower it down and settle it right there next to you guys. I do
Do I need to go
thank
ahead
you.
and
I appreciate all of your help. Now, if you could just spring me from my confines.
Why are you in a cage?
That hag Bavlorna, she imprisoned me. I am trying to let my queen know about what happened to Prismere.
If you're in a cage, how did you get away?
And he looks up at the poor bullywug that has crash landed into the brambles. He
I
took,
think the hags took control of the balloon.
well, I was about to
But-
explain, but you cut me off.
Sorry.
The bullywug, he took pity upon me, and He freed me and tried to get away, but as I said, a strange wind whipped up as we were escaping and threw us into this tower.
But why didn't your friend let you out of the cage? That's my question.
He didn't have a key.
Ah. And I look at the cage and there is a lock on it.
There is a lock on it.
Okay.
Now, I do know
I'm
where
afraid
you
I don't
could
have a key
find
either.
the key. Where we were headed.
That's very convenient.
Actually, where we were headed.
Where is that exactly?
Not too far from here, there is a hill. It moves around. It's a sentient mobile hill. That's really loud.
Oh my god.
I think
here. There.
it's called the Tellamy Hill. There is a goblin there called Jingle Jangle, and she is a collector of keys. I believe she has a key that will work on this lock.
If we let you out of there, what's in it for us? What can you help us with?
You'll have my eternal gratitude as well as the gratitude of the Queen of the Summer Court. As I am her chivalrous knight and protector of the Summer Court.
That was stuck in a cage. Okay.
By an evil hag.
What's this hag's name again?
Oh, you're familiar with the name of this hag. This is Slackjaw Bavlorna, the one who has your missing piece.
It's too bright. I have like no light in my room. This is really annoying.
No,
Where's this
you're
hag
lit up just
located?
fine, Belle. Now you're overblown. Just leave it where you had it. What's that, Luke?
Where is this Bavlorna located?
She is in
It's like in
Downfall.
my eyes.
Downfall?
Yes. It's a ways, and he points in a direction, since there's not really like north, south, west, or east here. He points in a direction out that way, well past the Brigand's Tollway is Downfall, but it is quite a ways. It is in the Bullywug city of Downfall. She has a little wretched hut on stilts in the middle of a swamp. He looks around. Matter of fact, this whole area used to be a beautiful forest, but she set up these wells to spew forth this swampy water and it destroyed this area.
Oof.
It's unfortunate.
Which
So
you are
can you
familiar
lead
with all
us?
this, Gilda.
So can you lead us to Queen?
To the Queen? No. She is not in Prismere. She's in the Summer Court, as I said.
Yes, sir.
I can lead you to Tellamy Hill. Tis
Well,
that
it seems
way.
like it's the first place we need to go.
Yes.
I mean, we could go back to Downfall, but without the key, I'm afraid she'll just put me back on her hook.
So
Should we check out this tower while we're here?
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
All right, so you guys want to check out the tower. Now, as I said, you need to be very careful. In the brambles near the door, I heard the serpents. They are agents of Balvorna.
Okay, maybe we should avoid those guys. I don't.
If we take a look at the area where he's claiming these serpents are at, is
gonna
it
be a fight.
small bramble? Is it are they large bushes?
Yeah, they're pretty dense. They are around 30 feet of the tower. Like it is really wrapped up around the tower, and definitely looks like it would take quite a bit to move through them.
Okay.
And the thorns look pretty sharp. that can be cut away, and possibly even burned, but they are definitely a thing.
I'm gonna vote to not go over there.
Josh, would you just remind me of this guy's Sir what? Because I'm bad at taking
Sir
notes, and I just want to get it.
Halavar.
Sir Talavar. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
He's got a nice little mustache and little what do they call that? The little tiny goatee under the lip. There's a name for it, and I can't remember.
Oh God.
The little
Soul patch?
Yes, little soul patch. He's wearing a nice, beautiful medallion. He's with gauntleted hands and a little sword strapped at his belt.
Well, Manx, what do you think? Should we check this tower out, or do we want to avoid?
What? Sorry, I was taking a nap over here against this mushroom.
You take a lot of naps in this game.
I try really
Listen,
hard
there's-
to, but like, there's always a damn goose talking to me, or like, snakes in the bushes.
Dad.
Yes.
I have no spells.
There's a lot of
Oh, yeah, we need to set your spells. I'll work on that while we play. Keep
Okay.
going. I'll reload your
Hannah,
character.
what was your question?
I'm gonna go get a snack real quick.
was just going to fill you in. The fact that there are possibly large, very angry serpents covered in lots of thorns over there. So I know
The
that you
serpents
don't
are covered
care,
in
but
thorns?
Maybe no, they're in a lot of thorns.
Oh, right.
So, like,
Very
maybe
apparent.
if we don't want to die, we shouldn't go.
Well, there's 2 serpents. There's 4 of us.
Yeah, how big's a serpent? Like,
Sir Talavar, what are your fighting capabilities? I see you have a sword.
he's
Do you
in
have
a
any
box.
spells? You can cast spells through a box if you have
I
capability. of
Can,
using
but
spells.
as you can see, and he goes to cast a spell, and it fizzles against the edge of the cage.
Yeah, man. Like, he was put inside of a box by
Now,
an
does that go
evil
both
witch.
ways? And I just cast Ray of Frost at the box,
It fizzles as soon as it hits
like at the lock.
Yeah, it just hits the lock and has no effect.
Dang, I could have saved some time there. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's put in a box by a magic person. Like, it makes sense that they wouldn't want him
Can I
casting spells.
try to shoot it with my gun?
Can I hide behind something before they do that?
You said you didn't want to wake the snakes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
By the way, he said, let's not do that. I mean, you feel free to do what you want. This is D&D. You can do whatever you want.
Can I?
Nope.
Okay, I still have disadvantage, right? There's no way to overcome that until sleep. Yeah.
Yes, that's correct.
Well, nuts. Okay, I vote
Nuts,
that we
butts, and
avoid.
coconuts.
Yeah, I avoid conflict in the meantime. I need a nap to recharge all of my spells and my ability to like really give more of a shit than I normally do.
Gilda, do we have a good place to take a nap? I know she's not here, but
Yeah, so what she would tell you is sorry, I'm just pulling in her spells real quick. What she would tell you is there is an inn, but I couldn't tell you exactly where it is. It moves around. It might be here, might be there, might be over there. So
I really feel like this tower is probably our best bet for just about everything at this point in time. It seems to be, it's guarded, but it seems to be maybe uninhabited, and considering it had a balloon crash into it and no one has come out to investigate.
All right, let's go inside. As long as we can like hole up here for a little while. Yeah.
We're gonna have to fight some stuff first, but okay. So let's
Maybe.
do it.
If we're caught.
Maybe.
Manx, do
Can
you
we
want
all be very sneaky? Can we all try to be quiet and sneak inside?
Maybe.
Manx, can you at least maybe try to get a look on these serpents? Maybe they're not as deadly as what Sir Talavar is making them out to be.
Why am I going to look?
You just seem very silent.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll go look. That's fine.
All right. So you're gonna stealth around.
All right, Josh, what do you need from me?
You gonna stealth around? Give me a stealth at
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Nuts.
We got 16.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah,
for
hey.
disadvantage, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a
so
question really quick.
yes, go ahead.
So with prestidigitation, I can do a few different things. Harmless sensory effects such as shower of sparks, puff of wind, faint musical notes, or an odd odor. Could I make like an absence of sound? Like if he were to step, could I just kind of like muffle that noise?
You couldn't necessarily make an absence of sound, but what you could possibly do is add a sensory effect of like leaves crackling or branches. You know, you can make a nature style sound that doesn't sound more like a footfall, because a footfall is very like a crunch, but maybe you could add like a wind, like a whooshing sound or something over the top of it. You could try to do that.
sound.
Yeah, so I'll just kind of make like puffs of wind as he steps, which I can only do it once every 6 seconds.
So what I'd like you to do for me then is actually, what is your spellcasting charisma? Just make a straight charisma check for me at disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Cause I'm an asshole, baby.
Ability check at disadvantage. Not terrible though.
Not
Not
terrible.
so bad.
Not so bad. Okay. So, all right. So you stealth over there. He also got a very good stealth roll. So those two combined, you're going to get over there. Now I need you to make a perception check at disadvantage.
Hey.
Damn, you were just killing it, because I think the other one was a natural 20 on top of that.
Both were 20. Yeah, both were nat 20s, with the lower score being still above 15.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so you do see two very large boa constrictor type snakes kind of coiled up inside the brambles, slowly moving. They appear to be like sleeping, but they are still kind of barely moving, kind of just rotating around in space, if that makes sense. It's kind of slithering and coiling in space.
Are they floating?
No, they're crawling through the brambles.
Roughly how large are they?
It's hard with that perception check. I'd say they're no more than 10 or 15 feet long.
Okay.
They would be considered giant boa constrictors.
And I can distinctly see two.
You can distinctly see two. Yes.
Do I have
What I
line?
miss?
Do I have line of sight back to them?
To your party?
Bow. Yes.
I would say yes.
Okay. So I don't have to sneak back. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to give a thumbs up, 2, and then big.
Wait, you're doing
So
what?
He's motioning, giving us signals.
Okay.
So I'll kind of point at us and then at you and then pause, or I'll point at you and then us.
So either you want me to have you come here or me go there?
Basically.
Me there.
Me.
I don't want to be near it.
There.
Yeah.
What did I miss?
I'm gonna stealth back.
Okay.
Maybe. Oh God.
The snakes by the castle, Bella, the snakes that were hidden in the brambles, Matt just kind of stealthily went over to check them out, and they saw two big giant
oh God,
snakes.
I'm gonna die.
All right.
I'm
Soon
gonna
as
die.
you turn.
I'll do the same thing on his way back.
It's not gonna help.
I mean, depends on. Go ahead and make a roll.
And I was making straight charisma with
Yes,
disadvantage.
with
right?
disadvantage.
there.
Yes.
Eight.
Yep. Not gonna.
Yeah. So as soon as you turn, you get like a snap of a twig, and you see the rotating coils stop.
You're dead.
No more stealthy stealth. I'm just gonna run back to them.
All right. At this point, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Josh, pretty sure Josh said before we started that we won't be having combat this game.
We weren't supposed to. I didn't think you'd be interested in going into the tower, but here we are. I've been setting this up while you guys have been. I even downloaded this map and everything while you guys were working on this.
All right. Initiative, you say?
Yep. Let me highlight everyone and put you into combat, and then you can roll initiative.
Just want to double check though. We are still level 1. Is that correct?
You are still level 1. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead and roll up initiative, please. At disadvantage.
Okay.
Not Fella and Gilda. Not Fella and Gilda. Just
Okay.
Fella and Gilda
I
roll
know.
naturally. But the other two of you need to roll initiative at disadvantage.
Yeah. How do we do that again?
On your character sheet, you should be able to click your initiative box, and should give you
Initiative box.
1 second. Oh man, my throat.
Where is it?
Are you okay?
It's right next to the big shield on your character sheet.
Okay.
It says
Okay.
I-N-I.
Oh, there it is. Yep. Thank you. I don't know why it didn't give me the option.
Yeah, it doesn't give the option to do it at disadvantage.
I don't think you ever do disadvantage for initiative.
Yeah, it
But I
counts
can
as
still-
a
I can roll
dexterity
again and we
check,
can
but
take
don't
the
worry
lowest.
about it. Gilda and
Can I
Fella,
see?
you need to roll initiative.
Oh, I thought we weren't
What?
supposed to. Okay. All right. Gotcha.
Wait, what?
Initiative.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
You can either click in the combat box, which is under the fist. There's a dice next to your character, or click initiative on your sheet.
There we go.
Why am I between them?
Because you snuck up there.
No, I would have stuck up to one side of them.
All right, so like right here. Well,
Yeah.
right there.
You said that they were like writhing in balls around one another. Yeah, it'd been more like that.
All right, that's fair. I'll accept that.
Can I?
I need you to roll initiative is what I need you to do.
I did.
You didn't. Click on the little
Okay, I
fist. Hey, stop talking. Click on the little fist in the top right
I
corner.
rolled. I didn't know that you could click it. Okay, I just rolled a roll.
No, you don't roll a roll. Click the little dice next to your character on the combat screen.
Hannah, you got some noise again.
Okay. Here,
Okay.
sorry.
It's okay.
So it looks like we have Valen, a snake, Manx, a snake, Gilda, and Fella. All right, so
First roll was better.
if you don't remember, if you highlight over a token, you don't have to click it, and press T. That's how it will target on your turn. So we're gonna begin combat.
Kaboom.
And
All right. So I'm moving
That
in.
scared me. Oh my god.
If I move there, would you say that I can see this one? This one?
You can see that one, but it's going to have 3/4 cover.
Okay. Where would I need to move to not? I mean, this is a
Um,
ledge right here, right? So
yes, it is. You would have to move on the other side of Manx, which would put you in 5 feet.
I think I'll just take a shot with 3/4 cover.
Okay.
So I will cast. Sure, make a range spell attack. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost.
Okay. Go
So
ahead.
Click this and then click this. And that's normal.
Wait, what?
Ugh.
Here.
Don't even got to worry about adjusting the AC on that one.
Nope.
That was a
Bad.
big old miss. All right.
I do think that I will step back.
Okay.
I went 5, 10, I've moved 15. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and complete your turn.
I do that. Sorry, it's been a while.
You should have an
Enter.
turn
There it is.
button. Yep. All right. 1 second here, folks. I need to blow my nose. So I'm going to mute real quick.
Can you guys hear me eating?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I should have asked that earlier. If I just
This is a very professional stream. Do. Okay. The constrictor. Let's see. What does he want to do? I think he wants to try and he's going to try to bite the kitty.
Of course.
I mean, why wouldn't he? He's gonna try to bite you. And that's gonna be a
Low.
that's gonna
low.
be a hit
Damn.
for 12 points of damage. And I think that puts you unconscious.
Yep, it does.
oh. Mm,
Yep.
Well, that's not good.
one shot, one kill.
Blame the Kalistar who wanted to check out the tower. All right.
I want to check
That's
out tower.
the
No,
Kalistar.
he's saying fella, but I think it was me.
Oh,
It was.
It was
all
me.
right. Manx, I need you to make a
Galen.
death save.
Nuts.
Just
Oh,
click the
jeez,
skull
where's
on
that?
your portrait of your character sheet. You open your character sheet, there'll be a skull right over your picture. You can click that.
Nope.
Yes. Open your character sheet. There's a big red image over your portrait, and there's a skull right in the middle of it.
Well,
You have your character sheet open, right?
why am I not
I
seeing
told you guys that we should run.
You
You
have
did.
your character sheet
This
open?
is,
You
this
did.
is all
You
Valen's
did.
fault.
Here, I'll just do this. Hold on. I will send you a request roll for a death saving throw. And these are going to be GM only, so you're not going to see what you get.
Journal entries.
Here, just get that pop-up I sent you.
I didn't get a pop up.
It's over in chat, sorry. There's a little dice icon next to your... Oh, I'm rolling your death saves for you. Because I want it to be secret.
So we don't know if we're gonna die.
Nope, you don't.
Adds to the suspense.
Sure
It does. All right, that's your turn.
Very true.
Megs, you're just having a bad go of this whole game.
I know, right?
This other one is going to
Excuse me?
slither up this way, but he can't get very far.
If I die, tell my wife I said hello.
Who's your wife?
Gilda, your
We
turn.
don't know now.
Huh?
Your turn, Gilda.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I found the button, by the
Let
way.
me look. You found button? Okay.
Which probably means you can see what you got because it probably marked it.
I've Toll of the Dead. Hold on. I want to use that, but hold on. How far am I?
You are 20 feet from the lower one and 15 feet from the upper one.
Ooh, I can cast it up to 60 feet.
All right. So which one do you want to cast it at? The top one or the bottom one? You actually, you don't have line of sight on the bottom one. You barely have line of sight on the top one. Yeah. So hover your mouse over that one and press T. Okay. Now you should have a little like thing on the screen that says like inventory, spells, features, skills, saves, all that stuff. You see those? Hover over spells and then click Toll of the Dead.
All right.
And then you should have pop-ups that tell you what to do.
Standard roll.
And let's see. I have to make a saving throw for this guy, which that is a success.
I love Toll of the Dead.
All right, so that's your turn.
Bruh.
So go ahead.
That just doesn't do anything,
Complete
right?
your turn. Yeah, it's a cantrip, so it doesn't do anything. So you should have an end turn button.
I do.
Yeah, explain to her where it's at because your guys' screen looks different than mine.
When you're looking at the
end turn,
screen,
it's at the bottom of the combat tracker. If you see that up.
See the combat tracker, Bella? Next turn or end turn. You have a big window that says combat tracker.
Here we go. I forgot I moved it.
Okay. Bella, why can't you see? Bella can't see. Hold on. Bella has
that's weird.
Blindness. Has vision. Vision radius. Hold on. I have to see why. Why is hers different than everybody else's?
Just asking, but did you happen to give yourself a condition of blindness? If you click on your character's icon, you can mess with or right click on it, you can change your status effect.
She does not have blindness. I don't know why. She can see now though.
That's good.
I'll have to mess with it later and figure out why hers was like that, but it is. All right, fella, what would you like to do?
Okay, sorry, I forgot you can hear me. So each of these blocks are how far, did you say?
They're 5 feet.
5 feet? Okay. So I'm not as far as I thought. I think that I will just try to shoot one of these snakes with my gun.
You have half cover on the bottom one. Because you're a little further. Well, no, 3/4 cover because of the brambles and everything. Same as what Valen had, and 3/4 cover on the top one as well. You can barely see either one of them.
Okay. Okay. Could I try and use fairy fire on the brambles to draw them out first?
Fairy fire is an actual fire. Fairy fire highlights a creature to give you advantage on an attack.
Right.
It wouldn't really draw them out. It would just make you have advantage. Yeah. I mean, it might.
Okay,
They're animals. It might.
Yeah, that's the goal.
All right. You can definitely do that if you'd like.
Okay. Well, do I have? I thought I had. I have fairy fire, don't I?
You should. I believe you do.
I think I do. Let me see. Spell book. Yeah, I do. Okay. Okay, so should I do a standard then?
Yeah, standard, and it should give you like a template to put down once you cast
Yeah,
it.
because it's an area.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll have to do
It
a
says
saving
I have
throw.
No available. It says I have no available first level spell slots.
Yeah,
Did
because
I
you guys
cast
haven't
all my
rested.
first level?
You guys haven't rested since you used them. So no, you cannot
It
cast.
says- It
Fairy
says
fire.
0 of 2 on my character sheet.
Yeah, 0 spells available out of 2.
It counts.
Oh,
Yeah, it counts
yeah,
down.
I see. I thought it would be like 2 of
This is
2.
why
Okay, never mind.
why we need a napper doodle.
Yeah, that's why I said we gotta run, guys. Okay.
I was trying to find shelter.
I'm gonna go meta here
next
just a little
is-
bit. Just real quick. These things have 60 hit
Okay.
points apiece.
God,
Are you serious?
Yeah. These snakes don't mess around, man. They are giant.
Leave me for
constrict-
dead and allow me to be eaten as bait for you all to get away.
Okay, so Mage Hand can only lift 10 pounds. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there a way to force push me off the side of the cliff?
Well, what I want to
That's not two
Can we take
failures.
the-
I was eating.
hold on, can we at least take the cage that the guy was in and try to like throw it on top of one of these snakes? and trap it in there?
He's still in it.
Yeah, he's still in the cage.
Oh. Well,
Wow, Hannah just went
Can
straight
you-
dark.
Can you just try and pull it off?
can we just try to run?
I'm down. I'm dying. I'm dead.
Yeah.
I want
So
to rip off the snake's head.
What?
or
If that's possible.
I think we should just try to trap them so that we can get away.
Well, we need.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do? It's your
so let
turn.
me
What do
try
you
to
want to
get
do?
next then.
Leave
Okay,
me.
so-
I'm dead.
If I cast Thunderclap,
Um,
do you think it has the potential to shake him off the side of the cliff?
I do. I do. I am here for this.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do.
what does this do?
Okay,
Oh God.
oh, that's my food. Hold on, sorry. Should I? Sorry.
Oh goodness.
You automatically fail your saving throw. Why do you have that effect?
Oh, Matt.
Did you use your charm of the
Okay.
Matt?
Okay,
Did
so
you
should I
use your
target-
charm of the monarch?
No.
I must have
Should
set
I
that up
target
wrong.
Manx for Thunderclap then?
You should target whatever you want.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Place-
if he falls
place your
off the
measured
side-
template.
Wait, where is it gonna push him?
Off the cliff.
Yeah, man.
How high is the cliff?
No one's bothered asking that question yet.
How high is the cliff?
It's fine. You don't. It's not your turn.
It's 10
Hannah's
feet.
turn.
He's already dead.
High is,
You know what?
yeah, but if it's really high, he might fall and actually die.
I mean, I'm actually already dying. The snakes are gonna eat me if you can't get me out of here.
Thunderclap is a cantrip.
Okay.
Matt,
Mhm.
what is your picture?
One
Yeah.
Bella. Let's focus on the people who are actually
Sorry.
in combat right now.
Sorry.
So the top one failed its save. So go ahead and roll damage for me.
Okay.
Click the damage button.
Normal.
Yep.
Yeah, I got it. Dang
All
it,
right.
That's not very good.
Oh, it automatically rolled the saving throw for me. Fantastic. So never mind. Remember that was not working last time we played. It wouldn't automatically roll, and now it's rolling. Yay. So they both take damage. 2 points. Manx. Manx, you automatically fail your deck save. You take 2 points of damage, which equates to a failure. A failed death save. You also thunderclap. Does it push?
After all this, it doesn't push.
I think
Does it push?
I think it throws them back.
Let's
You
see.
would think.
The spell's it's just a thunderous sound.
Dang it.
But you still did 2 points of damage.
And
Let's highlight
wounded
to
me.
that. Yeah,
And
sadly.
And wounded me.
Sadly.
Dang it.
Okay.
I tried, guys. I tried.
All right. Is that the end of your turn, or do you want to move? You have a bonus action you want to use?
Yeah, you want to hit me again?
Is my bonus action? be
You
the
have
little
Sanctuary
crap
and
on the side?
Expeditious Retreat, but you can't cast those anyway.
Why didn't anyone think of using Mage Hand to literally carry up Matt?
It
Because
can't.
he's
It can't
Only
be.
lists for 10
I did.
pounds.
Yeah.
I did think of that.
Both
yeah.
of you. Oh, you guys.
I weigh more than 20 pounds, Bella.
Yep.
Okay.
Now I probably would have allowed
Yes,
Mage Hand to
yeah.
roll him off the cliff. That's a little different.
You still get hurt.
Maybe.
Try not to kill him.
I don't
Oh.
have any spells though, like that.
Did we lose
I don't
Luke?
even have the ability to do that.
Can I?
Yeah.
Looks like it.
I'm not
he-
tempted to just run in there.
Hold on. Can I? I think I'm done with my turn. How do I? Here we.
At the
I just
bottom of
need
the
to
combat
end
tracker,
End
in
my
turn.
turn, right? Can I do
Yep.
that now? Okay, I'm just gonna do that.
All right. Back around to the top of the round, which is Luke, and he's not in chat anymore or in video. Point
He's
of note,
right there.
Hannah.
I see him.
There he is.
Yeah, I see him.
See him where? Oh, he
Yes, Josh.
literally just popped up, like right
He
now.
just got back.
Hannah, as a point of note, you do have inspiration, by the way.
Oh, now he's gone.
Where did he go?
He's gone now.
Okay,
I
hold
just
on.
brought him in.
There he is.
What are you doing,
Okay, I
man?
I don't know. I just like everything's just dying on me.
Oh man.
Yeah, including Manx.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of what
So,
you. What your
Is it my
house
turn
says.
yet?
It literally
Yeah.
just
Can I-
became your turn. Yeah.
Can
Okay.
I inspire him then?
Yes, actually, I'm going to use the new D&D 1 rules. Your inspiration can be given to other players.
Oh,
That's one of the new
Nice.
playtesting rules, that you can share your inspiration. And
Oh, so I wouldn't be.
you will gain inspiration by rolling a nat 1.
What am I doing?
Okay, so then I would just try to inspire Luke, or I would give him my ability to inspire.
Basically, yeah, you uncheck your inspiration, which is the glowing D20 on your character sheet up above your portrait, and transfer it to him. You got this, bro.
Okay.
So, Valen, you
Okay,
now
calm
have an
down.
inspiration die.
okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that, and then how do I transfer it to him?
He just turns his
I
on,
think
you
I
turn
just,
yours
I
off.
just add it. Yep.
Oh, okay, cool, got it.
Okay. In my turn. It's, how high is the ledge?
About 10 feet or
I
so.
love that we're still working
Thank
with this.
you.
10 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like
5.
to. I can't do my turn yet because Hannah hasn't ended it.
She did. It's on you right now.
She did.
Oh, it's not on my screen. It's not.
You might have to refresh your roll or your Foundry
Let's do
screen.
that.
Yeah.
What I would like to do, I'll
You
just
did
say
that
what
whenever you were out.
what I would like to do is I would like to run up to Manx, pick him
Yeah.
up,
Yeah.
and then slide over the edge.
So he doesn't get hurt, but
So
you do.
you're gonna slide him over the edge, or
No, I'm picking him up and I'm kind of sliding down the ledge.
you're gonna like slide down like it's a slide.
And he's holding.
I'm just gonna get.
I got you. I
carrying
got you.
Manx so that I take the
I'm-
damage if there's damage to be taken.
Sure.
Thank you. Someone actually thinks of the fact of him getting
All right.
hurt.
So this is going to be two things here. I'm going to need you to make
And if there's any way, sorry, just really quick, if there's any way that I can avoid both snakes, I know I'm going to take the opportunity from one of them because there's one up against him. But if I can, I guess technically they're both up against him. Never mind.
just make a general dexterity check for me.
Okay, with disadvantage.
With disadvantage. And then you're also going to make a save going down the hill.
Okay.
Oh, Hannah, we lost
Normal,
Hannah.
just
Why
a
is everyone
straight dex
dropping
check,
out?
Disadvantage.
I don't understand.
Hannah.
Oh boy, it's just.
That's what happens whenever you're playing a live thing.
I know, right? All right, what did we get here?
It's wonderful.
Okay. All right. You got him,
Yeah.
and you
got
roll
him.
to slide down the hill, and you let him go.
No, I do not. That'd be like my one goal that I would
You
not.
rolled a
let
4.
go.
Do you want to use your inspiration to re-roll that 4?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll. Now this time roll straight.
Okay.
I'm gonna you rolled a 4, so that's much better. You have him. Now I need
Okay,
you to
I'll take off
roll
my-
a dexterity save, which I don't think
Okay.
saves are at disadvantage yet. Only
Inspiration
checks are.
form. No, saves are not.
So just straight
Dex
save. That was almost a 20. 16. Good.
Almost.
All right. So had you have lost him, you would have basically yeeted him over the cliff.
Yeah.
You both still would have went down. The save was to see how much damage you were going to take. So you take 1d6 every 10 feet.
Mhm.
Because you saved, you're only going to take half of that damage. So
Mhm.
I'm going to roll a
Mhm.
1d6 and apply half of that to you. And I'm only going to apply it to you, otherwise he would be dead.
So my whole goal was to like try to prevent
Yeah,
him.
and
from
that's what I
taking
thought that
damage.
was. So you're going to take 2 points of damage. Go ahead and apply 2 damage to your character. Yeah, and I figured you kind of cradle. You did like a tuck and roll, and you just. And oddly enough, you were not attacked.
That's fortunate.
They want the cat, not you.
No, they just don't want us to go into the tower.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
Why are there like little ghost tokens on the screen?
I don't see no ghost tokens.
But I will say, okay, if somebody can help him, we need to get him back up.
All right, so that's your turn. That's
I
all
shot
I'm going to
let
let you do
side.
this turn.
Yep.
So go ahead
That's
and
me.
end your turn.
When I reloaded, the combat tracker did not come back up for me. I'm not sure if there's a way. There we go. Never mind. We're good.
Okay.
I meant,
The
the little pop-up
snakes
did not come back up.
are gone.
Huh?
Hang on a minute.
That snake
They went
left.
poof. They vented.
Manx, I'm going to roll you another death save, so hold on.
Yeah.
This.
This is bad juju for you.
Wait, how many failures does he have?
We don't know.
2.
We don't know that, do we?
I know I have 2 failures.
You have 2, and that was a success. You damn lucky.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. He already told me I have 2 failures.
Yeah, and that snake beat feeded off, and you guys are now out of combat.
Okay, we need to get him back up.
dying.
Somebody help him.
Okay.
Can it?
1,000.
Yeah, I'll
2,
come help him.
1,000.
I'll come help him.
3, 1,000.
Yeah,
I
do it
don't know
right
what
now.
to do.
5,
Anybody have
1,000.
I don't have healing.
I don't either.
Someone
Can I
can
try to
make a
stabilize
medicine
him? I
check.
don't.
Yes, make a medicine
Does
check.
anybody have medicine?
Disadvantage.
Yeah. Medicine. Well, yeah, I mean, Fella or Gilda don't have disadvantage on a medicine check, do they?
No.
Oh, hold on.
No, I would have disadvantage on it.
Okay.
I have
I'll
a
do
plus
medicine check.
1.
All
I
right.
have a plus 1.
Go ahead and roll, Bella. Give me a medicine check.
Okay.
Normal.
I've got a plus 5 for medicine. Does that help?
Can I help too, can I also roll for medicine?
Okay,
Or give
fine.
her
Bella,
advantage.
roll at advantage then on your medicine.
Okay. I
Okay.
got a
Damn
one.
good thing
and-
she
and-
rolled advantage. She got a
Thank
1 and a
you.
19.
Oh my gosh.
Fella, you didn't need to roll. I let her roll at advantage.
Oh, okay, I got you. Sorry.
Yeah,
No, you're
20.
good. You're good. 20. You are stabilized with 0 hit points.
Was that a dirty
You're
20?
welcome.
That was a
Yes.
dirty 20.
It was my medicine's +1.
So I'm going to do this right here. That should... You are stabilized. Okay, good. But you're still
Hooray.
unconscious, and you're still at 0 hit points, but you are stabilized.
Which is really what he wanted all day. He's been wanting to be unconscious.
Does this count as a
not
rest?
count- this does
Finally.
not count as long rest.
Okay, we're up and out of the water. Right
Now,
here, right?
yes,
There's no
you are.
evidence.
The water would be down closer to where you can actually see it down there.
Okay.
I will tell you this: the snakes look like they took off down the hill and away from the tower. So the tower is free.
In theory.
So I'm
They're all
guessing.
seeing.
Okay, my guess is that they were there to protect the tower because the hag was probably in there. But since they left, the hag may have left.
Well,
Mag was never in
actually,
there.
the snakes
that?
were after me. They are agents of the hag.
So why did they just go away?
Well, I imagine
That's
they,
what I'm saying.
well, they are dumb beasts, and they were encountering an issue, and weren't able to easily get me. So they were probably reporting back to the hag.
Well, should
So
we-
in your
Wait,
Our
opinion,
DM didn't want us all to die, so.
Wait, doesn't the hag have doesn't the hag have the key?
No.
No,
no, a
Oh,
goblin
wait, who
does.
has the key?
Jingle Jangle has the key.
Jingle Jangle,
Oh.
the key master has the key.
Does that make
The key-
Tollivar the gatekeeper?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So what do you guys want to do?
Are we
Tollivar,
going to
is
use
this-
the tower as means of like hiding out for a little while?
Let's go
You're
sleep in the
unconscious.
tower. Mhm.
I'm asking Talivar if he thinks it's safe to do that.
Wait, who's Jingle Jingle again?
The key person.
The person who
Key
has the
person.
keys. You need to take
Yes,
notes,
person.
girly.
I
We're-
don't have my. Hold on.
We're
right.
taking notes. Listen, we need an answer on whether or not it's safe to use the tower. That's what we're looking for right this second.
Tollivar goes, as
Okay.
far as I know, it looks abandoned.
What's over here?
And Gilda, you would know this tower is abandoned and probably safe to use, as long as you set up watches.
Yes.
Okay,
It should be safe to use as long. Yeah.
so I will pick up Megs
Okay.
Alright.
and carry him in.
All right. All right. You guys can
Is
move
it
your
like a
tokens in there.
siege? Like, is it
One
like?
moment.
I feel like
It-
I feel like it's a scene
One,
straight
two.
out of like The Bodyguard as he's carrying me.
And will always love my cat.
Yo.
All right. So what is the order of watches?
I'll
Max
go
can't
first.
Watch.
No, you two are going last.
Megs can't
Where is
watch.
it?
So who's up first? Luke, Hannah, or Bella?
I'll go first because Luke has exhaustion, so he needs to sleep.
Oh, that's very nice.
Don't
how-
get used to it.
So
Love how
Gilda,
Bella
Fella,
has
Valen.
all of the compassion that I'm missing.
Is that what we're doing?
Maybe she stole it. Is Gilda watching? Valen is fine
Yeah.
with Gilda watching.
And did Hannah freeze?
Oh, yeah, she
Hannah's
Yeah.
gone.
she went wee.
Luke's gone.
Luke's gone.
Ooh.
Oh, what the hell is going on?
Where
Luke's back.
Luke's
How is it those are the only two
Where's
we're having
Hannah?
trouble with?
I don't know. I'm hardwired and everything. I really don't
Yeah.
understand what's going on.
I don't either. Well, Hannah should be back momentarily.
One
All
moment,
right, so
I need
we'll
to go
say
get a pencil.
Gilda, Fella, Valen is the watch order.
All right, let me go get a pencil real quick.
For the
Hurry up.
sake, we're going to be taking a break here in just a moment. Okay, or go. Because I have to use the bathroom. We're about halfway through our session. So,
And Luke's out.
and Luke's out. Might be a good time
Luke's
for
back.
them to reboot their computers.
Yep, that sounds good. I'll
So
be back.
we're gonna go on about a 10-minute break or so. If people want to reboot their PCs, reboot their bladders, feel free to go and do that. Folks in chat, we will be back. Like I said, it is now 5:30 p.m. Eastern Central Time. We'll be back between 5:40 and 5:45. Hang out here or check back with us then. But we are going to let our PCs take a much needed long rest. We will see you all in a moment. All right, so my mic is still hot because I want to talk to you guys, so the stream is still hearing me, but I'm gonna go do the things and the stuff. And we lost Luke again. I think he's rebooting. Tell Hannah to reboot and relog. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Matt, I can't hear you. Still can't hear you. Hey, Hannah. I can't hear you either. Why can't I hear anybody? I can't hear anyone. Bella, can you hear me? Hello? I can't hear nobody. I think I know why I can't hear anybody. It's fine. But Hannah, we are currently on break. If you need to reboot your PC, feel free to do so. Holy crap, chat just caught way up. That was really weird. I just got like 50 chat messages all at once. But I can't hear you guys. I think I know why. It's because we're on the Be Right Back screen and not on the screen with your cameras. That's fine. You can hear me. So can chat, which is weird, but whatever. Reboot if you want. Grab a snack, use the bathroom. We'll be back in about 10-15. All right, we'll be back shortly. If you guys are still in chat, my players can probably hear me, but I can't hear them the way the system is set up. So, Luke, just nod if you can hear me. All right, I got you. Just waiting on Hannah to reboot her system, and we will be back in just a moment. Matter of fact, we could probably just go ahead and pop back onto the game screen while we wait for her. That way I can at least hear my players. Should be able to hear you guys now.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Yay.
Yay. Just waiting for Matt. He's still connected, but he has his screen dark.
I
She
think
walked
because
away and because she's on the phone, and then it disconnected her.
All right.
I think because my PC has not been on really for a while, it's probably just groggy.
A little groggy.
Yeah.
That's weird. I
hear
can
children
see
in the
her,
background.
but I can't see her. She's not popping up on the stream for some reason. Let me unassign her and then reassign her. What the heck, man? I
Child crying in background.
don't know.
Can you guys hear him? Sorry.
No, you're fine. Don't. I'm going to have to disconnect her and have her reconnect. I didn't tell her.
Just sat down and
No,
disconnected.
I know. I dropped her because she wasn't showing up.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know what's
Gotcha.
going on with Roper. He's gone. But hopefully they'll rejoin. I'm going to turn your volume down just a little bit for the moment.
Okay. I wonder if I turn my mic.
Sensitivity or something. All right, folks, we will get started
Is that
here
any
in.
better?
Don't hear anything at the moment. Yeah, I can still hear him, but it's not a big deal.
Okay.
Matt and Hannah. Rejoin. Wait, there's Hannah.
Hi. Sorry.
No, you're
I
good.
joined. I was kicked.
I kicked you because you weren't showing up on the stream. We could see you in the group chat, but
Oh.
Matt just completely up and disappeared. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh.
But we need him to be back.
Yeah. So Nicole's watching. She said that YouTube just looks like a black screen. Is that what it's supposed to look like right now?
No,
it should
we've
be
had
back
no
now.
problem looking at it.
I'd have her reload it.
Okay. Oh, I can hear your little man
Yeah,
crying.
he's upset right now. I'm just gonna go check on him. I'll be right back.
Oh, she said never mind, it's working. Okay.
Yeah,
She probably did.
it's
Yeah. She said it's good.
Check on him.
okay.
Oh, she said
The delay. Still waiting on Matt.
There's Matt.
There's Matt. There's Matt. Audio check,
Matt here
Max.
with us.
What?
Now what? You're live, by the way.
Oh, good. Hi.
you non-empathetic cat. No, what?
Listen, I'm basically
I'm trying
dead.
to take a nap.
I always try to take a nap.
All
and
right.
I'm always dying.
All right, Luke will be back shortly. He's taking care of the baby. The baby.
I was taking care
He
of a
has good
different.
excuse.
I was taking care of a different kind of baby.
I don't know. I don't want to know what that means.
He was
What?
taking a poop.
Oh,
No, that's not true. I was taking care of a cat. Thank you very much.
Oh.
All right, so you guys go ahead, and I will do Luke's for him here. For him, you guys can take a long rest. If you take a look at your character sheet right below your picture, there is a little bed. If you hover over it, you have the option for a short rest or a long rest. Go ahead and select that and rest.
It's about time.
And you can also remove your exhaustion level down to 1 Manx instead of 2.
Nice.
Very nice. You only have 7 hit points.
Yeah.
Also, I
What
need to remove these
is-
effects.
what's the
I don't
face?
know why those effects are on right now. You have what's called Charm of the Monarch that you can use 3 times, once per long rest, that allows you to have flying for an hour and +5 to charisma for an hour.
Who? Huh?
That's for Manx.
He's a cat.
He's
Yeah,
he's
I
the
won,
monarch.
I won
He's-
I won the carnival.
He won the whole carnival.
I won the carnival. So I can fly for an hour and what?
You get +5 to your all charisma checks. I have them under effects that you can toggle on and off. They should, in theory,
Nicole
work.
says the stream still isn't working.
I'm not sure what to tell her because it's working for everybody else.
Yeah, I can
It is.
see it.
Okay. Well,
We've also-
everybody else says it's working.
We've also got a bot, Josh, that says, "Have a good
Yes, I
time.
will.
Find your love."
I'll send it.
Oh.
Okay, sorry.
Put user in hide user on this channel. Bye bye. Find your love.
Thank you much.
Yeah, I mean, I got it pulled up on my phone right now, and it's working.
Yeah, I've got it pulled up on a secondary window as well.
So,
Okay, I see it.
is she watching it on All Tower Media or One Shot Initiative?
One Shot Initiative. That's the link that I sent her. But I can see it streaming.
I'm looking at One Shot Initiative. Seems like it's working fine there too.
What's
Yeah,
where's
Yeah.
the toggle, Josh?
For those abilities,
Yeah.
if you click on effects on the effects tab on your sheet, you'll see flight and charisma boost. If you right click those, you could toggle them on. They're currently inactive right now.
Okay.
I had it set up as a magic item that you should have been able to click on and use and then activate them, and then they only last for 60 seconds, but apparently I don't know how to set that up right. So
Nice.
here we are, and we're back, folks. We are joined by the baby and the rest of our players.
Yeah, baby.
I went ahead and gave you a long rest, Luke. You guys have
Okay.
rested. It looks exactly the same outside as when you laid down. Still looks like kind of like
Like no time has
afternoon.
passed.
Yeah.
Okay. And Manx is awake.
Yes, Manx
Yes.
is at full health
Good deal.
All
'Cause-
7 of it.
because D&D sleeping is like a miracle heal. You know, magic.
Listen, did you ever see those sleep pods that they had in the movie Wanted? It's like that, okay? Like,
Just instant recovery. So yes, you guys are up and about, and you guys took your watches. Everything was fine, and Sir Tollivar is ready to go.
we're
Is
gonna
there
go
anything
find.
in the tower before we leave?
Go
Didn't
ahead
really
and
look
make
around.
a investigation check. No longer at disadvantage, though. Manx, you still have disadvantage on your skill checks. But you are down from 1 to 2 to 1, so that's helpful.
Okay. You said investigation or perception?
Yes, investigation.
Normal roll.
Oh,
That's almost
it
a 20.
hovered.
That was almost really good.
Yeah, almost good, but it
Dice
wasn't.
have a
It honestly appears fairly empty.
Okay.
So, what do you guys want to do?
We need to go find Jingle Jangle.
Jingle,
Jangle jangle. All right, so you guys are gonna
Let's go
head
find 'em.
towards the hill.
Hi.
Yes.
All right.
I'm hearing baby sounds.
Hey, you talking? What do you think we should do?
What's up?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So
what do you
it
think?
takes a while. It's a couple miles away, but you can see it off in the distance. And you guys are headed that way. And Sir Talivar is kind of giving you a little bit of history about it. It's an ancient Bay entity, and Gilda, you are aware a lot of this information as well. It's an actual hill that walks. It has legs. It's about a mile wide, and it's got thick legs, and it gets up and walks around.
Like,
Thick.
about this mountain,
It's a hill.
hill, whatever. It can walk.
The mountain can walk.
It's a hill.
Whatever the hill, mountain, whatever. It can walk.
Are we on a turtle?
No, no, not necessarily. Like,
Are we on a giant turtle?
no,
Yes.
it's just a walking hill. It's
You are greeted by the scent of sweet-smelling fruit. Damp, silvery green moss blankets a gentle upward slope, giving way to a craggy ridge that marks the top of the hill. Dozens of enormous willow trees dot the hillside, swaying as though in a breeze, despite the absence of one. You guys make your way up the hill.
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
On your way up the hill, you pass several trees that actually turn to you. And in unison, 30 or 40 trees speak to you at once. Hello. Welcome.
Oh God.
No.
Why do they sound like sensual trees?
Go to H.E.
How
Double Hockey
are
Stick, please.
you?
Hello. Hello. We are looking for somebody. Do you think that you could help us?
Who are you looking for?
I just
like
look.
the Cheshire cat, or is it a caterpillar? Ooh, we're looking for Jingle Jangle. You know who that is?
Ah, yes, Jingle Jangle is my friend.
Your friend.
Yes,
Where is this friend located?
at
Behind
the top
trees?
of my hill.
Will you allow us passage?
Absolutely, so long as you bring no harm to me or my friend.
Lovely day, thank you.
Gilda, good to see you.
no.
You know Telemy. You know the hill. You guys are acquaintances. The hill,
No.
you know the hill speaks through the trees. Not for the trees, but through the trees.
It's not the Lorax.
It's not the
You are the
Lorax.
definition of Lorax, sort of. So no, don't.
Yes, you'll know Jingle Jangle when you hear the clinking clanking of her keys.
Okay.
Hence the name
just-
Jingle Jangle.
But be
Just
careful.
Head up the hill.
Careful. Careful. About 3 days ago, Jingle Jangle was accosted by some nasty brigands when she was rooting around in the swamp for truffles. She was
Is it
attacked and robbed. She hasn't left
Hag?
the hilltop since. Brigands, no, not the hag. Not everything is the hag, Gilda.
I know. Just want to make
Clearly.
sure.
But yes, continue up, and the trees kind of sway towards the top of the tree as if the mountain as if they're pointing with their branches.
You know I hate it when you do that.
We know.
Wow.
Okay.
This is
so
why I hate this guy. This is why
How
I
do
never
you-
come down here.
how do you know this hill, Gilda? What is your history with this hill?
Let's not talk about.
It's an
I'm even more
ex-girlfriend.
interested now.
It's an ex-girlfriend. Let's just continue on.
What? No.
Gilda was in a romantic relationship with the hillside.
No.
Who has the highest
Okay.
No.
passive out of
We're
all
going-
you guys?
Anyway, we're heading up the hill. Then.
I think-
Thank you, trees, for the kind directions.
Jack and Jill went up the hill. Sorry.
You have a wonderful day, far traveler.
Why do you have to speak like that?
Because he's doing the voices. He's getting us in the zone.
I'm talking to the hill.
I've always spoken this way. Which of you
Yeah,
has
why?
the highest perception, passive perception? Would it be Manx, I believe? Luke's is like the worst. Valen couldn't see his nose if he was looking for it.
I mean, I've got a +5. It's 15.
15's your
13.
passive. You have what?
Yep.
What do you have,
13.
fella? 13. And Gilda, what's your passive? If you look on your character sheet, it's kind of in a weird spot. If you look at your attributes, it's the one in brackets is your passive, which yours is 11. So before long, you start hearing the clinking of metal, Manx, off in the distance up the hill. As you're following, worn stone steps lead kind of through a cave and down into what feels almost like a cellar. A bit of a chill comes out, and you detect a subtle scent of iron. From a distant spot within the chamber, you see candles sputtering, illuminating a multitude of keys. Dangling from taut strings that crisscross the walls, hundreds of other keys lie strewn across the dirt floor. As you take in the scene, you hear the sound of keys jingling as a goblin emerges from the dimness. She wears a coat lined with metal keys and carries a flail of padlocks for a head.
Nice.
Like a club of padlocks. She manages a faint smile and says, "Oh, my jingle jangle, unlock a bit of happiness in your lives today."
Hello, Jingle Jangle. How are you
Hello.
today? Hi. We are in a bit of a pickle, and we were wondering if you could assist us.
How on earth did you get inside of a pickle?
No.
This is the story.
So it's going to be like that.
Well, welcome to the Fey Wilds, boys and girls.
Well, I already live here, so.
We have a lock that needs to be unlocked, and we hear that you're the guy for that. Girl, sorry.
The goblin.
The goblin for that.
I do go by she, so thank you.
What are your pronouns?
When Jingle Jangle was digging for truffles in the swamp and a bunch of herringons left out from behind a reed of shrubbery, they took Jingle Jangle's truffles and threw Jingle Jangle in the mud. I whacked, and then they whacked me with their clubs. But I would like to help you if you are not here to hurt Jingle Jangle.
We are not here to hurt Jingle Jangle, and we could maybe try to find your truffles for you.
You look a little closer now, and you do see bruises like around her eye sockets and on her chin. Her lip is split. It's very sad. Back when Zabilna was in charge, people used to follow the rules of reciprocity, and now no one follows the rules of conduct anymore. No one. Gilda, is that you?
Yeah?
It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Stay. Don't take them to the brigands. They're so mean. Stupid herringons.
They are very mean.
What can I do for you? You come to see Jingle Jangle. Jingle Jangle can help.
We have a friend locked in a cage, Jingle Jangle, and we need it unlocked.
Oh, and she just now sees the cage for the first time. Oh, what a dapper little man in your cage.
He's very dapper. Dapper young man.
I, madam, am not dapper. I am a knight.
Josh!
I believe I have a key here somewhere. She looks around, kind of overwhelmed. Well, shit.
Jingle, Jingle! I thought you said not to curse.
Well, in a situation like this, when you're finding one key out of like 1,000. Oh. Well,
Yeah, but I've never heard you curse except for once, which was an accident.
One moment. Better you have this key instead of those long-eared brigands. One moment. And she just goes on like this deep dive, almost like Scrooge McDuck, through these keys and just whipping keys everywhere. And she comes back to you after like 20 minutes of looking, goes, well, I think it's this one, and pulls one off of her chest and puts it in the lock, pops it open, and opens the cage for Sir Tollivar.
Yay. Thank you very much, Jingle Jangle. Is there anything that we can do for you in return for your kindness?
Like crushing the brigands if we find them into dust?
Someone who follows the rules of replication. Oh, I would love it if you would or Jingle Jangle would love it if you would take care of the brigands. They don't follow the rules anymore.
Thing just like stopped, and I just caught back up. So
we have
doing?
vowed to destroy the brigands.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Into dust.
Brigands.
I'm also very hungry and very thirsty.
Let's see what we got. Do we have anything? Inventory.
Can't the sorcerer conjure some type of liquid?
I have a water skin.
Head shaking. Okay.
I have a water skin. Would you like some of my water?
Oh, Jingle Jangle is so parched. I would love some, thank you.
Hey, here you go.
She downs the entire thing.
Okay.
And hands you back an empty water skin.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
I could try Ray of Frost into a cup. She'd just have to wait till it melted.
Hey, there you go.
She takes it and goes, oh,
That's a good idea.
that's very neat. Thank you.
I don't think I have any food though.
She kind of just
We have
sits.
rations. We should have.
Rations,
Do we
yeah.
have some
We should-
rations?
So how will we find these non-rule followers?
Oh, the Herringon brigands. I did come across them. Where was I? I was near. She stops to think. The Brigands Tollway. It's a series of catwalks and planks over the swamp.
Watson planks over
It's
the
on the
swamp
way
where
to
we just
downfall from here.
were. Okay.
One moment.
Do you guys? I say this quietly and off to the side. Do you guys want to go on this side quest? You want to do this?
Well, I mean,
Hunting some bad guys?
Yeah.
Gilda's familiar
wanna go
with the
smash some
brigands, whether she wants to mention that or not.
Do what?
Gilda
familiar
is
with the
familiar with the brigands,
I do not like the brigands.
especially their leader,
Are you okay?
Gilda, Agdon Longscarf. He's
What's your history with this leader?
you would
Are we gonna
know
horde
you
after us?
Gilda, you can summarize this how you want. He wears a long, bright blue scarf, fast as lightning. And he is just a jerk, especially since Sibilna has disappeared. He's just an absolute punk. And that they camp at the stump in the center of the tollway.
Well,
You summarize that.
he is literally like, God, I hate him. He's a jerk. They like to camp at the stump in the middle of what?
The tollway.
The middle of the tollway. And since Bilna, is that how you say her name? Okay. Since she has disappeared, he's just been crazy. And just FYI, he is very fast. If we ever do run into him.
Okay, that sounds good. That's very, very useful information. So should we head to the catwalks above the swamp where it happened, or should we head to the tollway?
The tollway is the
Not
catwalks.
the stump.
It's the same
Yeah,
thing?
it's the same
Okay,
place. Yeah.
Let's go to there. Everybody on board to go smash some brigands?
Hell yeah.
Go smash brigands.
So as
this
you
is
guys leave,
on the way to downfall anyway, right?
jingle jangles as you leave. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Jingle jangle
didn't you
is
say you-
in your debt.
Didn't you say you'd show us the way to downfall?
Go lay down. Go lay down.
Who?
Go lay down.
Jingle jangle?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were being Sir Talavar.
No, Sir Talavar
Okay.
is still
No.
kind of with you for the moment.
Okay.
I actually have to get back to my queen, but if you head directly, and he points in that direction, you'll cross the tollway and then just beyond downfall.
Beautiful.
Cheerio, toodaloo, and good fortune favors the warrior, and flies off.
Okay.
I think Damon doesn't have it on live.
Yeah.
They're watching from the Be Right Back screen just now. Just now saw the baby.
Oh, it's your baby.
So as you guys are heading down the hill, the trees pipe up again. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you,
I just give
trees.
them this
We
blank-
appreciate your time.
I just give the trees a blank look.
By the way, and you see a branch pick up a small iron key and hand it to whoever reaches out for it.
I got it.
This might come in handy later. I believe Jingle Jangle dropped it at one point, but I think you might need it.
Thank you very much. Hill.
You know,
trees.
you creep me out a lot sometimes.
Don't be. Listen, they're helping us.
I know, but he's still
Gilda,
creepy.
we'll see you later. So you guys
No,
head
I will start
out.
walking away.
This is a big giant hill that could smash you like a pancake. Don't piss it off.
They used to be in a relationship
I
together.
already have before, and I almost did.
All right, so you guys head out and start heading. We'll just call it north, towards the tollway. I'm going to adjust the map for the stream viewers so they can kind of see what's going on here. Guys are heading out, leaving from the little mountain down here in the bottom right and heading up towards the tollway. Now, this is quite a ways. It's not representative on this map, but it is a journey. It's going to be quite a long ways. But as you're leaving the hill, you actually see you're coming across some more mud that's beginning to fill with water again. And ahead, you see a tall, like 7-foot tall cylinder of stone that's about 10 feet round, spewing water 30 feet in the air.
I'm sorry, huh?
Gilda, you know these as the O wells.
The wells.
That's what feeds and drains the swamp. And you know that water either shoots out of these or sucks water back into them.
So they're
I
shooting
give
out
them
right
that info. Mm-hmm.
You guys make a perception check. I have no idea what's going on. So real quick, they were at a carnival, which ended up sending them to the Feywild, and now they are trying to restore this portion of the Feywild. Who just rolled at advantage?
No one.
Someone just rolled.
You said
Yeah,
it.
I
Oh,
rolled.
you rolled at disadvantage.
Makes
Yeah,
And
because
got
I'm
a
paying
nat one.
attention.
Hey, guess what? With that nat 1, you gain inspiration.
Hooray! I'm inspired, mother.
Inspired.
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 Through failure.
Inspired.
I like that better than gaining inspiration on a nat
Alright,
20.
I was trying to find the
No,
quick
no
way
point
to
in
do it.
failing forward, right? Valen is looking pretty good here. Just need a perception from fella.
I just did it. Why isn't it working? I'll try again.
Click normal.
Perception normal. Did it work that time?
No, it's not rolling anything for you.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm about to have like 4 perception checks once these all
Is
go
it just
through.
lagging out?
Okay. Public roll, I think so. Normal. Should I like try to jump out and jump back in?
Maybe like refresh your screen.
Perception normal. I rolled it for you. Which I got a nat 20 for you.
Refreshing.
Yeah, you did.
Nat 20.
I like that better.
What's
You
up,
can roll
fella?
for me whenever you want.
So Valen and Fella, actually, what you
Yes.
guys can see is at the top of this water spout, you see a few items kind of bouncing and bubbling up there at the top.
I want to
You
use
see
mage
that?
hand and go whoop
Same.
and grab them.
Yeah.
All right,
Imagine they're like 100
easy
pounds.
enough to do.
Oh.
You guys pull down between the two of you a salt shaker shaped like a wizard's tower, a candlestick
Like it?
whose candlesticks look like a tiny dancing fairy,
Okay.
and a wooden apple painted blue.
Nice.
So you have those items now.
Should
Wait, those
we,
are
like,
3 things.
You
should
could
we,
put them
like,
on your
magic
notes.
detect or anything on these?
You're more than welcome to.
Is it gonna just light up like the Christmas tree because we're in a carnival?
Probably.
Maybe not. That's what happened last time
Gilda,
I tried to do this.
one information that you could pass on to them as well is the Feywild is littered with trinkets. Non-magical,
Oh,
what normies would call junk. But people of the
the thing-
Feywild trade it like currency.
What was
Okay,
the second
so-
item?
Wasn't it a candle?
Candlesticks whose
Shaped like a
candlesticks
fairy?
look like a dancing fairy.
Okay, so in the Feywild, there's random trinkets what normal people would call junk. People in the Feywild kind of like trade it as like currency, kind of.
So these could be valuable.
But
Yeah.
not to us.
But to us,
So
Yeah, I specific-
it's clear that the water is rising right now.
It is.
Can we tell how high on this tower? You said the tower is 10 feet tall. Am I right?
The
No, it's 10
water?
feet around.
The well itself is about 10 foot round, about 5 to 7 feet tall. It's not real big, but it is shooting
Is
a
there a
spout
water
of
line?
water.
On it,
A what?
a water line. Like this is how high the water normally is.
Yeah, actually, it's right about waist high, so it's about 3.5 feet or so up.
So you
Okay.
said a salt shaker shaped like a wizard's tower, a wooden apple painted blue, and what else?
The candlestick
Dancing
with
fairy candlestick.
it's tiny dancer fairy candlestick.
With hold me closer, kind of thing. Okay, gotcha.
All right, so yeah, that's a thing you ran across, and water is rising.
Okay. Do we see any boats around?
You do not.
Um,
You do not.
Can we? I mean, where is this catwalk? These planks that go over the water. How far away are those?
You can't see them
Miles.
currently.
Are you looking at the map currently, Hannah?
Oh, no.
Yeah, we've walked for a while from the hill, and we just
Yeah.
got to that
Right,
road,
right.
right?
Okay. Are you looking
I
at the map,
can't see
Hannah?
it. I see it. I just can't see where we are.
Okay. Wheel out, and then we're next to the just north or up from the keyhole mountain thing that has feet. You'll see a little fountain that is blowing water out of the top of it with a bubble directly above that.
What was the third item?
Okay.
You know what's funny? That these are
They
random
wouldn't have
events
it.
and have nothing to do with what's on the map, and yet it kind of correlates. Like I rolled these ahead of time, and it just happens to line up with what's on
You
the
see what I'm
map.
talking about, Hannah?
I can wheel out and I can zoom out all the way, but I still
Good.
don't see where we are.
Okay,
Right.
you
we don't have a
are
mark. We
on
don't
the
have
map.
a, we don't
Oh,
we don't have a
okay.
marker on there. If you
Okay.
look on the right in the right hand corner, there's a mountain that has or
Yeah,
hill
I
that has
gotcha.
feet. Directly
Yes,
north of that is a little fountain that's
Yeah.
like spewing water.
Yes.
That's where we're at right now.
Yes.
Okay, I got you. Okay, I got it. Well, can we try to go back up the mountain?
Why? We're going to those catwalks that are more north that are
Well, I
coming
know,
out of
but you
that
said
stump.
It's filling up with water.
But it
It's
doesn't
only
get
gonna be
more
like
than waist
3 high.
deep,
Oh, okay.
which is common around here. The water fluctuates constantly.
Okay.
But yeah, we need to
I thought-
continue to like march onward towards the stump there in the very straight north, almost middle with all the little things coming off of it.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
So you guys travel for like another
For
6
your book.
hours, and you don't feel like you've gotten all that much closer. Now you have gotten closer, but you feel like you should have gotten further than you have. Feywild's weird, man. Time, distance, it's all not relative.
Has the time changed at all?
It has not.
Okay.
The time
Welcome to
has
the
not
Feywild.
changed. What I can tell you is poking up through the trees in the distance is a thatched roof that is kind of bobbing and moving like this. It's just the top of a
Is it the
building.
inn? It might be the inn.
And
It's the inn that moves around, maybe.
Gilda definitely recognize this as the Wandering Inn.
Wandering in.
Also known as the inn at the end of the road.
Well, I think we should probably, since we've been traveling this long and still haven't gotten anywhere, we should probably head towards that inn.
It also has
Oh.
about 40 feet underneath of it walking around.
I was about to ask you if it had feet too.
It does. It does have feet.
Listen, places that have
Doesn't this
additional
thing
feet.
move around?
It does.
Yeah, it
it
does.
walks around. And as you are approaching it, it actually settles into place and sits. And a couple of
Okay.
hobgoblins
Yay!
and a furbolg walk out, kind of
Oh,
bleary, drunk, laughing.
Oh
The human died. What a joke.
Which
And they see you
Hello,
guys,
good
they
fellas.
see Luke and go, human. you
Yeah,
had to
I'm
be
a-
there.
I'm a
You had to
half-elf,
be there
by
for
the
the
way.
joke. It was hilarious.
I'm a half elf. Thank you very much.
Oh, and he notices now. He goes, oh, it's still funny though. And they just kind of drunkenly waddle away.
Okay, see you guys. Bye.
I prestidigitation a
Broncos.
little fart coming out of one of their butts. Just
They turn and just start giving him so much crap, pushing him around. Ah, you smell like the
I
swamp.
just walk up to them.
and
I
then
just walk up to them since like I'm like 7 foot.
Oh, and
I'll very clearly make a fart sound come out of one of their
No.
mouths.
out of one of their what?
We had
At mouths as they're
No.
berating the one that farted.
They are just losing it, just absolutely losing it, like falling over laughing.
All right. Good times.
Good times.
yeah.
Good times. Good
Can I
times.
even fit through the door? I'm like,
Yeah. Matter of fact, is when you approach the door, it resizes from 5.5 feet to 7 feet.
I forgot I can do that.
Of course it can.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, I
well, let's
forgot
go
about
inside.
that.
Everyone good to go inside?
Yep.
Okay. Let's go.
All right. So you guys head inside. All right. Inside, it looks just like a typical inn. Like there's nothing too crazy about it. You've got seats, and it is multi-storied. It's 3 stories, and I'm gonna pop that one, Matt. We got another chat bot.
Yep.
You should be able to ban it. You're a mod. Just hit hide this user.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's a.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. We got
I
it.
got it.
All right.
We got it.
Those are annoying.
So as you enter, there are multiple people inside. You've got a couple of darklings sitting at one little table. They got like little hoods over. They just look like creepy little like goblins, but with like dark skin and dark cloaks. You've got a couple more hobgoblins. There's a few gnomes in here. Couple elves. They look like elves, but like they have like one has like bluish pale white skin, and the other one is more like a greenish white skin, and they're talking amongst themselves. It looks like they're having some wine. And behind the counter, you see a human elderly female. Looks like she's serving bar and tending the inn.
I'm gonna
Hello,
walk
ma'am.
over.
Do I know?
We should
Whoa.
walk
Do I
to the
know-
bar.
Okay.
Yes.
Do I know the bartender?
You know of her. You don't really know her that well.
Okay.
Like you don't spend a lot of time in the inn, but you know this is Sue, TSU, Sue Harabax.
From MHA?
Sue Harabax. She is a human druid.
Fun.
Oh,
Yeah, my God,
hello.
that's
Welcome to the inn at
Hello.
the end of the road.
Hello. We have a couple questions for you.
I may have a few answers lying around here somewhere.
We are trying to make it to the catwalks that are just a bit north of us.
The
and
tollway?
we've been traveling. What was that?
The tollway?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
And we have been
dreadful
walking
place
for hours
lately.
and hours.
It's very dreadful
that?
lately. The brigands, the herringones, the long-eared sons of bitches.
Yeah, we're getting ready to beat them to a pulp.
Can we not go sharing all of our plans with the entire room?
Well, they need it.
It's
They really do need it.
fine.
I kind
They-
of look around as she says that too, and I want to see if anybody kind of perks up.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me. You know, ever since poor Sibylla disappeared and these damn hags took over,
Nope.
no one follows the rules anymore. These hags, that slack-jawed piece of shit, Bavlorna. Someone needs to put her in place.
Do you
Uh,
have any
We're
idea
going to-
why we've been walking for 6 hours and barely made any progress?
You are new here, aren't you?
Yes.
This is the Feywild, love. You walk 12 hours too and get to the same place from the same destination. Just
Well, this
depends
is
on when you
moving
get there.
in. Do you think you could walk us on over there?
We're actually heading that way. Be there in probably about a day.
Okay, beautiful. Do you think we could stay here?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. What do you have to offer? I can provide hot meals, warm beds. I even got some new plum pie coming out of the oven.
I'll do the dishes for you if we can stay.
Oh, that would be great. I also accept trinkets. Trinkets are always accepted here.
I use prestidigitation to make her a little trinket, and I give it to her.
Why don't you just give her a blue wooden apple?
Or a fancy
'cause we might need it.
candle.
So we might need that.
Oh
Very
yeah,
special
Might
wooden
need it.
apple. Makes,
we're not
Yeah.
trying to like barter it away right now, right?
As a GM
No, I
note,
know, we-
those are specifically for bartering with fake creatures.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
As
Here's a
Gilda
little
told
blue
you,
apple
that's the
for you.
currency of the realm.
Okay. Here's a blue apple for you.
Oh, don't have a blue apple yet. This is wonderful, wonderful love. She puts it up. There's 4 other colors up there, and no blue. And she puts it up there. You know, I feel like I used to have a blue, and it's gone missing. This might be it. I thank you. Well, that takes care of food and drink for you and a bed. What about the rest of you?
that doesn't cover for everyone. Clearly, that's a very valuable apple.
It's a give and take. It's a give and take, love. Everyone has to give and take.
Gee, I don't know if I could part with this salt shaker. It might have
It's
to.
shaped like a wizard's tower.
It might have to cover for 2 of us for me to part with something this special.
I just called the fairy candle.
Well, Gilda, you remember you have a couple of your own trinkets. Remember?
I do, don't I?
Yeah. You should have written them down. You have the
didn't.
coffin with
Oh,
the troll's
I remember.
ashes,
That's my best friend, though.
the wooden teeth.
I mean, he
Can-
You give her
can
the
I make
wooden
it-
teeth.
Hold on. What was the other thing?
I don't remember what the other one was, to be honest. That was up to you to write down. Luke,
It's in my
Valen,
inventory,
go ahead
hold
and
on.
make a persuasion check for me. For the 2-for-1 on the wizard shaker. Oh,
Hey.
oh, I've got a pepper shaker that matches that perfectly. I would finally have this whole
Isn't
set.
That perfect. That's such a
You,
wonderful.
you and the
I
cat
have.
are covered.
It's a chicken foot tied with the leather strap tied to it.
Yes, that's right. It was a chicken
Or,
foot.
like, cable.
It was a chicken foot.
You want
What?
a chicken foot?
I mean, I can always use chicken foot. I'm making stew later, so sure.
Does that cover for me?
His voice is hell on my throat. All right, so all of you are covered.
We paid an apple and a shaker. Yeah, we
Apple
should be
shaker and a chicken foot, and all 4 of you are covered.
I'm just doing this with the wood teeth.
All right. So she puts some food out for you guys and some drinks, and there's a small plate of plum pie for you guys to share.
You guys want some wood teeth?
How is the food?
The food is fantastic. You've never eaten anything with so much flavor. You couldn't pick like what
Feywild food.
dish this is, but it blows your mind to the point, Manx, where you almost feel a flicker of emotion about it. Like it is to the point where it causes you to pause. Like, nope. But you thought about it. You thought about it.
Are we gonna go on a crazy Fey drug trip from eating food from the Feywilds?
Maybe.
Listen, we're not
Oh
talking
my-
about that. I'm gonna go sit down with the Darklings.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm not going to acknowledge them. I'm just gonna sit down at their table.
Okay. You just sit down.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm going to just nod and continue to eat.
They completely ignore you as you ignore them.
Yeah.
Gilda, she notices your medallion around your neck. Goes, oh, it was a time when Zabelna was in power. This inn was the talk of all of Prismere, and that damn slack-jawed bitch and her sisters moved in and split the world apart. So sad.
I haven't been able to talk to her.
No one has.
So I don't.
No one has. She's
Tell me more about this Zabilna, if you would, please.
Zabilna. Oh, she was the queen, the goddess of Prismere. She was the archfey of this realm. This was all one realm at one point, and then someone betrayed her, and these hags moved in. They split the world up into 3 parts. They each control. We can't even visit our friends in the other areas. We can't leave. It's very sad.
You can't leave, but do you know how to get to the other areas?
There are people that we know of in the area. Matter of fact, Clapperclaw might be able to help you. Find Clapperclaw. I've heard he can get to hither or thither. We're in hither. Never mind. Thither.
I'm just looking down, playing with my little necklace.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask the Darklings seated with me if they know anything about Agden Longscarf.
Agden, what do you want to know about him?
Well, what can you tell me about him?
Well, he's a punk. Always taking things, never giving anything back in return. I don't know why they're like assholes from London, but apparently they are.
Anything other than they're assholes from London?
Hey, just him and his crew. They run around.
What's he look like?
He's a herringon.
So he looks like a rabbit.
He's a rabbit with a long scarf.
All right.
And him and his crew, they run around, they're taking things from people, not giving anything back. That's the rules. That's the rules for this area. You give things back, and he starts standing up, gets on the table. I don't know what happened in this place. It's definitely fallen down since these damn hags took over. His friend calms him down. Get down. Get off the table. This happens
give
every
him
time
blank
that you
stare.
have made.
I just turn around and give him a blank stare.
He's just like fuming.
Chill.
And the innkeeper goes,
brigands and
calm down, niggerwug.
Wow.
Nuggawug. My caught in my throat. Nuggawug. Nuggawug. N-U-J-J W-G-G. Nuggawug.
Well, that was an unfortunate one.
Yeah, it was.
Let's move past it. Keep going.
When you
does
try to
anyone
do
know about-
accents, things come out
Oh, yeah.
unintentional.
Yes.
Anyone
All right.
know
Thank
where
you
this
for
happened?
spelling it right, by the way.
Have we learned
Nuggawug.
where Balvorna?
I'm sorry, what? I can't hear you over the
what
TV.
did you say, Luke?
Have we learned where Balvorna resides? Do we know that?
Yes, she lives in a hut in Downfall.
Okay, that's
The
So
Tollivar
then-
told you that.
Yeah.
Hut
We're just gonna
and
call him Nug, like Nugget. We're just gonna. His name's Nug.
I'm calling him McChicken. I don't know. It's the first thing that came to mind.
Thanks, Damon. Appreciate it. So yeah.
It happens.
Oh, did Hannah freeze again? I think she broke. She broke.
She did the opposite of Luke's hat.
Is broken.
That's all right. She'll be back. So,
Definition of.
anything else you guys want to do here? You guys have meals. You guys are enjoying a good meal.
We've got the information that we need in order to figure out about the rabbit gang.
Mm-hmm.
Can I buy all the alcohol? I'm.
All right, Bella, calm down.
Okay,
Gilda,
sorry.
Gilda, I feel like we just kind of came across you, and we've just kind of glossed over the fact that we've joined up together. But what's your goals? Why are you traveling with us?
I'm just trying to figure out what happened to oh my god, I can't pronounce her name.
Zybilna.
Zabilna?
Zybilna.
Yes.
So the way I'm understanding it, she used to preside over this land, but now she doesn't have this land, and she's in the summer court. Is that right?
No, she's been imprisoned in some way.
No.
She's been imprisoned.
Yeah, you guys have been given some of this information. But even it's been a while since we played, so I don't mind refreshing you guys. You guys got some of this at the carnival through some of the communications.
Yeah.
But yeah, she has been imprisoned in some way, and Talavar even mentioned this a little bit too, that she's somehow been imprisoned. And Gilda, if you want to dispose more information, that she's basically your patron, right?
She's like she's my patron.
And infuses you with magical power.
Gives me magic and stuff, and I recently haven't been able to talk to her, probably because she's been imprisoned. But
That would track.
yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix my choker real quick. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not
Gross
gonna like
cold mac and cheese.
Gross
yeah,
cold
no,
mac
gross
and
cold
cheese.
mac and cheese sounds just absolutely terrible.
No one wants gross cold mac and cheese in their lunchbox.
Yeah, not in the slightest.
Yeah, so you guys can either talk amongst yourselves, you can ask more questions of the innkeeper if you'd like.
Okay.
I have the information that I want in order to go on my rabbit hunting expedition.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to come up with a decent trap to ensnare something that moves, and I quote, lightning fast.
Uh-huh.
Anybody got ideas for how to stop something lightning fast?
Eldritch Blast.
Are you a warlock?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you're a warlock? That's good to know.
She did say that Zybilna was her patron.
Well, yeah, but like
That
I
could mean
didn't
many
know.
things. That could be
I
many
didn't
things.
know if she was a bard and, rooting and tooting around the landside, singing and dancing and kicking her hooves.
So you can find out more information about Bavlorna. You were told that her hut was in the Bullywug city. You can find information more about Downfall or the Bullywugs. Yeah.
I think we should probably get some more information about the city proper. Don't you think?
I'm trying to fix
The
this.
city of Downfall.
Right. I mean, what's the lay? Who's in power? Who should, is there safe contact individuals that we should find within the city itself?
Well,
Point of entry?
ask away, Minx.
All right. I'm going to move away from the Darkling table and go over there to where they're at and sit down and ask, hey, if I wanted to get into Downfall without anybody really paying attention to me, how would I do so?
I mean, you don't need to avoid, sneak into Downfall in the Sulky Court.
I know I don't need to. That wasn't the
The
question.
bullywugs are
trying
quite
to-
amenable and very welcome to outsiders.
So they're friendly.
Very. So long as they're not disrespected or just like anyone else here. You speak well, other than the asshole herringons, but the members of the soggy court and the bullywugs, very, very kind people.
Are they still adhering to the rules?
Most of them, yes.
Most of them.
I mean, everyone in the area, for the most part, is, but many people aren't, and it's very disturbing because you get used to a thing for hundreds of years, and all of a sudden, those people aren't doing it anymore, just because Zabilna's gone. Zabilna, wonderful woman, but she did not put up with any shit.
So, where exactly is it that we can find Zabilna now?
We don't know.
I think anybody knows.
You might want to ask that slack-jawed bitch Bavlorna.
And where do we find her exactly?
In her
In a
hut.
In a
In
hut
Downfall.
in Downfall.
Okay, well then, I guess the thing to do would be to allow me another rest. I'm going to go take another nappy poo to get rid of this next layer of exhaustion.
Well, rooms are going to be provided for you. If you do make it to the Soggy Court, you can always talk. The current leader is Gullop, the 29th.
Gullop?
Gullop?
The 29th.
Yes, he won the throne by boiling his predecessor, Mullob, the 17th in oil.
Oh.
Won the throne of Downfall?
Yes. There's a lot of political jockeying within the Bullywug Society. It's very hoity-toity and too high to do. But they won't boil outsiders in oil.
We don't boil well.
Nor do we. But yes, they're very amenable. I think you'll have no issue, but you will have to cross the tollway to get there.
All right. Well, we're going that direction anyhow. So just let us know when this here cat bus has arrived and we'll get off.
Absolutely. But rooms are available for you. Feel free. I will have breakfast in the morning, and anything else you need, just let me know. Stew is available for you.
Excellent.
Okay.
I'm going to go to my room now and take a little nappy poo because there's no stupid swans here.
In your room, there is a picture of a
I
swan.
swear to God, if you say there's a swan,
There's a picture of one.
There's a swan figurine.
You head
there's a
upstairs,
sentient
and
swan figure.
there
stuffy.
are rooms
Hey.
upstairs, and you guys are given keys to different rooms.
I gotta go pee real quick. I'll be right back.
Good luck.
Okay,
Don't
you
fall
do
in.
that.
There's
Same, actually.
Okay, you
the
go.
painting of a swan.
What did we take a
I've
break
asked
for
to,
then?
like, follow him.
As long as both of the audio issues. Nope, she didn't.
I can
Didn't
mute
do
both
so.
of them.
Okay, good. Thank Christ. Bella's audio is like super loud. Hannah's
I've
background
turned-
is super
I've turned
loud.
Bella down like 4 times, and it's still loud. And I
Yeah.
won't. There. Look at that.
I can
No
still
more
hear
cold
Hannah.
macaroni.
I can still hear Hannah's. I can still hear it.
Oh,
I think he probably muted it on stream. But
I
not-
muted
Munch me
it on
cheese and
stream.
crackers, baby.
can you go into the screen that you're on and adjust her volume on your end?
No, I don't.
Nope.
Oh,
It
well,
doesn't
that's
we
work.
ain't
nice.
got that
I
kind
don't-
of control.
I don't got to listen to it. That's nice. Okay. So you're
Yeah,
gonna go take
hey,
a
Harley.
nappy poo. You're gonna go take a nappy poo. I guess everyone can take a long rest again, which is really not needed. No one casts any spells. So if you just want to remove your, will Solaris be playing Dreamlight Valley tonight? There's a good chance of that after the show. We got a show tonight.
What I would have liked How big is this place? You said that there's nothing really special about this inn, but is
No.
it a fairly large place? Is there a lot of people there?
3 stories, and there's like 5 people in there. There's the 2 darklings. There was another hobgoblin sitting alone, and 2, I think I said 2 gnomes.
We don't have to necessarily role play anything out, but I would like to just spend a few minutes kind of talking with each one of them, just trying to find out any information I can about Bavlorna. Like if anybody knows something that, like a weakness that she might have, something that she wants, or just like a physical weakness, or
Make a persuasion check for me. Interesting question. Interesting question.
persuasion. Right there it is. Normal. We can hear you.
What are you
Did
laughing
it
about?
roll? There we go. Hey, 20 again.
I have her muted, so I can't hear her, and she's not
I
coming
know.
up on stream.
I don't hear
20?
you anymore.
It should be on the screen. There should be a mute button on the screen.
Yeah, I can see her.
If she's, I think she got. I don't hear her.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Yeah, she got it muted.
I see you got a
Yeah.
20.
And
right?
Hannah's back now.
Dream game.
All right.
Just in time for Hannah to come back.
So, yes, you do find out from the hobgoblin sitting in the corner, which
Okay.
requires you to also trade away your candlestick if you want this information.
Okay, done.
Is this at breakfast this morning?
No,
The
this
next
is before
morning?
you guys go to bed. He's
Ah,
doing this.
okay.
You immediately beat feet up.
I'm out.
He says, I've heard Lorna is allergic to the sight of creatures running in counterclockwise circles.
The fuck?
A motion
Bavlorna is
known as
allergic?
running widdershins.
Bavlorna
She-
is allergic.
She's allergic to widdershins within 10 feet of her.
What the fuck?
Do I believe this information?
I mean, you're more than welcome to make an insight check, sure.
I mean, that seems just way too obscure. Of course, I'm in bed, so I don't know any of
Wow,
this.
it's gonna be very true.
You
Most
feel
honestly,
like
because
he's
I'm
being
saying
fairly
it's
honest
not
with you.
Okay.
It seems weird, but you are in the Feywild.
And you said that's running in counterclockwise circles?
Yes. Otherwise known as widdershins.
What if we run in clockwise circles?
Probably won't affect her.
I think we power her up.
Yeah. You
God.
charge her up.
Give her XP.
No, no, no.
Wither shins is the term for running.
Running in counterclockwise direction.
Yes.
Okay, now, while I was doing this, I got information out of this hobgoblin fellow. Did any of the patrons seem like they didn't want to tell me anything?
Nah, they just didn't have any other information of what
Not
you
so
were
much that they
looking for.
Okay,
They didn't
Okay,
seem to have an
my goal
issue
was to-
talking to you about it.
okay, cool.
You get the impression that for the most part, she's not well liked.
Hmm.
Wait, who?
The hag
Bavlorna.
of Lorna,
Bavlorna.
which you know
Did
this
he
too,
say it was
Gilda,
running? Did he say it was running or just moving?
Running.
Counterclockwise circles.
in clockwise,
running.
counterclockwise circles.
Yes, yes.
Counterclockwise. Very
Yes.
specifically, not clockwise, but counterclockwise. Go the wrong way, not going to work.
But wait, does it have to be a circle, or can we do like an oval?
Guess you'll have to find out.
You guys are all. None of you are with me unless
Yeah,
you decided to stay
he's.
down there.
You two are sitting at the bar. Manx is in bed.
Yep. Max is been trying to sleep this whole damn time.
All he wants to do. Just want me a decent bed.
He's a cat, so of course. He's a cat, so of course.
All right, so you got your information. Fella or Gilda, is there anything else you guys want to do before we clock out?
No, I don't think so.
All right. So I would say you guys could take another long rest, but no one lost any hit points or spent any spells. The only thing that we really need to do is Manx recovers his last.
I'm finally back to whole again.
All right, so that's where we're gonna pick up a month from now. So let's plan on. Let me look at my calendar, but I'm thinking maybe the 4th.
The 4th? That should be good.
Actually, the 27th would be better, but I know that's alongside Thanksgiving. No, I can't do the 27th.
Oh. Are we talking about this month?
No.
Yeah.
A month from now.
No. Just November 27th. November 27th would be a month from now, technically. It'd be the 4th Sunday, from now, but I've got stuff going on. I can do it. I don't know what everybody else is thinking for that day. 4th is bad for me. It's either the 27th or the 11th.
24th will be Thanksgiving, yes.
No, yes. I'm saying the 27th or the 11th. What works for y'all? We couldn't do it on the 4th anyway. That's Matt's off weekend.
I can hear you. Yep. Josh, unmute Hannah's mic from your end.
Oh, yeah. I can't
you never
hear
turned
Hannah.
her back on.
My bad, Hannah. Hey, we can probably hear you now. Or I can.
Well, we've been hearing her the whole time. You're the only one that hasn't.
Hannah, what did you say?
My dad's going to be in town on the 27th, and I'm going to be in Branson, and on the 11th, I'm going to be in Texas.
Well, that's poopy.
Hannah doesn't like being at the house with me, and so she finds every reason not to be around.
The only other time would be the 25th, which is Christmas, and I don't want to push it out any further from that. So
the 27th, I might be able to do since it's a Sunday. Like, I know that my parents are coming into town, but like that evening, we'll probably be back in the hotel, and I'll probably be able to do something. So we can tentatively plan on the 27th, and I can let you guys know if something.
I mean, if nothing else, if Hannah's all right with it, it can be one of the rounds where she's portaled away.
Or we could just Jaeger her character.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can just run my character for me.
Okay.
But I should probably be able to.
We'll try to keep that session maybe short. We'll try to maybe not go the full 3 hours. Maybe we'll just do like 2.5. But I definitely don't want to push it out any longer than that because I want to play D&D. So,
right.
All right. So let's plan on November 27th. I will get a time and get it posted, but it'll be in the afternoon to the evenings. I want to thank Bella for joining us this session, and we'll probably have her with us next session as well. I want to thank all of my players for being here and being present and having fun, and to all the chatters who have joined us. Here in about an hour, we will be going live again on All Tower Media for State of the Nerd. So look out for that.
Can I bring up a thing?
Yeah.
No.
Good. I would also like to thank Alex and Allie for their contribution of macaroni and cheese in the background. That was delightful.
Yep. Thank you for the mac and cheese.
Contribution of the mac and cheese conversation.
That was delightful. that was.
Hey, blame Hannah for not muting her mic when she walked away.
All I know is that Hannah popped up to go to the. Josh is like, oh,
discussion about our toddler's dietary needs.
Josh immediately is like, oh, no big deal. I can mute it on my end. And Luke and I are like, we can still hear that.
At least
He's
got
like,
muted on stream.
He's like, but the stream can't.
We will be back. Like I said, Matt and I will be back here in about an hour. We are going to be doing a breakdown on what the hell was it? She-Hulk and Rings of Power.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you guys want to join for some Lord of the Rings nonsense, you feel free.
We would love you to.
Yep.
I'll listen to that.
And Hannah, I know you're into that stuff. Did you watch Rings of Power?
Nope.
Okay, well then you're not invited.
You gotta watch it.
You gotta watch
really
it.
Good. It's really good.
All right, so that's all the news that we have. We will have, and like I said, the One Ring coming up shortly as a one shot. I'll be putting my little hobbits together for that.
I
one
gotta
other
get dressed for work.
good
okay,
luck. Have fun.
Bye.
Thanks.
One other thing from me.
Bye.
One other thing from me. I know that we probably only have like Damon in the chat more than likely, and that's
We
fine.
got
This
6
will go
people
up.
watching.
Nice. That's
Well,
awesome.
I'm one of them.
Good.
And me.
Okay. Well,
You're
that's
killing
cutting
our
into our numbers a
numbers.
little here, boys and girls. Anyway, my friend Grim Exodus, I believe I've talked about him before on some things, is currently doing a fundraiser right now for the Children's Miracle Network, and it's called Extra Life.
Extra Life. Yep.
Yeah,
he's
I've
doing
been
the whole
wanting to
Extra
do
Life
Extra
thing.
Life for the stream,
Yeah.
but we really have no way of doing donations very easily.
Well,
So
that's why I'm bringing up his, because he's currently got a goal of 1,500. He's at $604 right now, currently.
post a link in the chat.
I can go ahead and I post the link right now over to where that is at. So this way, anybody wants to go over there and check it out, please do so. It is for, again, the Children's Miracle Network. So they're going to play some games, mainly D&D and things of that nature, doing like what we're doing right now.
Yep.
In order to be able to, drive up some money for some kids.
I know next year I want to make sure that All Tower Media and One Shot Initiative are doing stuff for Extra Life. So
And maybe we can get in with them somehow.
Yep. So again, thanks to everybody, and we will